near the latest at the account to Danny Daniel no memenda say ya shall see with sports lawyer Baba Isa now I come e won krofo so e dia mayen unse na watwem ne dia ya na ayewuja nti oboboso kakran na dia obawuram na wa ma pictures and videos more on Facebook nti ana wadwene on live on Oyerepa Radio na ene obokom papa yewia ye baba abedi efie so enkomo so far as the weekend edition of today's sports your concern baba mamema akwa ba boko de
boko fa nyamiado
sure purpose so de enkofo twe ho dawre wa bonten no nya no ye se gap no se de aklosu
for say initially Odikambe say he's not thinking about gap by that on Arsenal but Arsenal no Eko Molinu Stadium Ekobo 2-2 no musan say Arsenal lose you no ohun say and I was in Ukraine na ontimi nka say onwe ho say a gamer na onjin di say abebo 2-2 bo 2-2 no points no eswati so he was concerned about draw na Arsenal inyae no
then next year between Osman Dembele and Luis Enrique I say ofruwe
ofasi adi kan be kan harada say issues so between Luis Enrique ne Ousmane Dembele the Ballon d'Or winner na pay reporter ebe say ne entourage na chase ene Chelsea din komo say Chelsea team ne nya ye ba bebo nti say Chelsea penny dia ene e beto aso e de afi ho.
I'm not here to enjoy, I'm here to work. You go to do
no musan say about Tottenham no are you enjoying no see oh me mama I'm coming to enjoy you me ba hasem ba ye adwuma nti you go to do me de no
Mikel Arteta say the West are clear then na working
or say West near clear on abobo no bi da na de onim say in football time ayana emu ode no sambe no and ayana was supporters it is supporting players so he's urging all Arsenal fans say supporting club no this moment
when Matt Rooney and the two Jacko and his slot to hope power plan
also on the when Rooney Becker say and slot need the aura on say Pep Guardiola aura na no Jurgen Klopp aura na no na be an slot ni bi unni bi so want me coach club it say Liverpool and an slot say on nya adwen
we did it together US President Donald Trump
yes I say ticket sales for the World Cup or share ade no so a otimi sen kakran na ekosro na obo Gianni Infantino abaso eyomu nyina na ayama edu babia etimi edu no
Alvaro Arbeloa on Vini Jr.
I say Vini decide games Vini is amazing goals they say team no mrai more dey no sorry no a team they be see now no and call Benfica so on onyo bi osuro kra onyo hu for onsuro still he want to do more for the club
yebako na yakohwe babia article edu manager so far as Julian Alvarez a person samai oko
he said that clear say Julian Alvarez after this is no sia kaima article bi ntomo hyase edin komo say omdu beba abehye na nan
Juve performance ne de obi anim say enye Luciano Spalletti
offer that story na Luciano Spalletti say on to aso biem e Juventus na the pro former club no wom entia
Mame Luis Enrique on the Vini
Luis Enrique can say me man for adwapa Luis Enrique na call press conference on busa na say asem one anu see between Cristiano and Vini Junior and I say asem mpuyinya on just say apologize to Vinicius Junior and let's move on. Nti man for say Luis Enrique also ye racist ana so be me agree with you kwadu busa o si we nya asem bia nti ano ho so nsam no for details ni na e ba no pay
more and ewo ho say the medical aka no 5 major European leagues baba ebeye eno so ho dwuma e de aka ho ye firi ho ba na yaba abedi enkomo kakra maka cho say Ghana eni kire kwan so a World Cup ne de ye pese ye ko na yeko ni yeko ni ye na chairman ewo parliamentary select committee on sports NS Nogbe and aye revelation be on 150 million ya allocate for blasters so far as preparation also ebetumi akoye ene yebeba na ya behwe sikai de ebeye ne so abamfa so na Ghana yetumi akọ wake up yetumi akọbọ bra said you be any edaso no na enura fia ya ena ye share story na se na meye ho adwuma ni nyina no eye Hubert Jew na me ka chew se na highway sports if you are there no na etodwa no yes na chese asanti dim komoden den masa krom ha nyankwada o yenyankwada no ana na kasa no muka den na sia muka ta yenyankwada yi ni nyina no na asanti ti ho media manya ne letter I chese ne players ne ba ha sanya ne die se technical director be say kotoko player no de ne die benti wo drop no eni oboa enti ene mema exclusive e was ade no ho meye djuma ho di troto ho sisi na mo afidie ne na ha enche kra e be break safela no e di amount na ye be adwuma enne maka cho se we no eye circus council no e be meeting as usual RCC eno be meeting anboboa asante e de kwakọ wuram e wo young apostles sa game no ehia wo mo sanse wontimi mo two crucial game aduana and has won lusu na ofri wanchi ba won fansa pan ema omo bedi ho komo omo wie ya pe na omo dia hwim Global Supporters Council, Global Circus Council or global whatever ni nyina no still it will be on the agenda and also yababa na yaba abehwe na yede week 23 first chess no edaha near the no so ede aka ho ama wo hu said the ACL ko ebra as a folk etrafie against Bekum Chelsea that will be on Sunday. Ibinya Lions, Gold Stars, Adriana Hohoy United, Karela 11 Wonders, Samates, Mediama, yes, be a crucial game, Ewan Century, Sports Arena, Basketball Stars, and All Blast, yes, Young Apostles, Kotoko, Nations Dreams, matches in Yano, Yababa, na Yapa, Abidu Hon, and Komo, and until Medical Culture say, oh, Jenny live on Facebook, or comment in a bantamwa. Yebe kan de ama wo twen no bi de ba ne ye kan na wo de gu ase a yebe gebrene ya yakoyanim ebrene be so na ya sori a yebebie ahomatrofo no e de atum na monya akonya etumi akire madwentro to ho na nkoye de bia dada matiufo ya eye 0322 menka se fresisi a o tro to ho ebe ka meet base dunia sori no ndum no a obenya akonya 0322 494 401 0322 494 401 and 0322 494 771. These are two numbers ebene beswa yede ebeye adwuma ebra won so benya akonya no atumi afre no so abapa ho sima enso pepepe ebra we de a sports lawyer nimrenie se be man ebre no atimi akom baba inside the sports lawyer
and I'll pay yamo special good morning bm na yamo baba Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV and I'll pay Emra Sanson ye kunko funko sunsemwa edi adenchechena epum fumpa onko funko sunom ye de honsem ato anim enne anopay yanwa kai asherenso se ensem nom ye kanyina oben join live our Facebook pages no so Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Obesha comment me ba na ofatu no boase akinka ni nyina ama said say ene said e fata ene anopay front lake an match day 23 na enra ena etimi ehyasie wokono na no odene ede emabi papa na onim se games no say ena esi etie breast enra ehemienum Olympic drama say entimi anti ekanemu bi Ludovic Adjok anom ena enya 2 goals at the Emma breast onim say on the 10th and 23rd minute ena o share 2 goals no and them Lons at Rafie one AS Monaco ena airborne 4 p.m. now Feturu abo Paris FC 6 p.m. Yebanya Paris Saint-Germain on Met and album 8-5 p.m. Our Parc de Prince now for Ottenham AJ Oxlade and Rene Ababom 2 p.m. na Angers and Lille Abo Anim 4:15 p.m. Start Raymond Cooper now for Nantes and Le Havre AC at the Abosom Meretu and Nice and Lorraine and album 4:15 p.m. Alliance Rivera Nice Cromwell Strasbourg and Lyon at the Abosom 7:45 p.m. Wait at games are about to jump our week 23 of the French League and say and a table room AC ATM on himself Lens and a LED after 22 matches 52 points and a woman and a Paris Saint-Germain at Tosumidum 51 points Oko Lyon Australia at Toso Miansam 45 points Olympique de Marseille at Toso and 9 40 points Lille at Toso Enum 34 points Rene at Toso Ensiam 34 points Strasbourg at Toso and so 31 and AS Monaco at Toso and Watchem woman some at 31 points say and a top scorers at tier Mason Greenwood Aya Juma Emma Olympique de Marseille 14 goals and Ninsam Ultimate Aka in the league Chile was Strasbourg and also as a 12 goals yellow san samina at 2 name and I'm not paying 10 times so Yabako Germany our Bundesliga say and I see at tier week 23 of the Bundesliga. Now, say myself 5 and Hamburg SV and a album and na game no banner we na 1-1 na Dim Amiri and a go and a Fabio Vieira and some enya go Emma Hamburg SV and na 1-1 our Mewa Arena FC Union Berlin and them Otrofie no mienu empemu on it by all for Leverkusen and a de eboso Bayern Munich airborne entron from for 2:30 p.m. Our Alliance Arena Munchen Cromwell FC Cologne and TSG Hoffenheim 2:30 p.m. Our Run and a Just Stadion Cologne Cromwell now for Wolfsburg Atlantium on FC Augsburg airborne at 2:30 p.m. Our Volkswagen Arena na RB Leipzig and Borussia Dortmund at the Abeni 5:30 p.m. Our Red Bull Arena Meretu animse Ottenham SC Freiburg and Borussia Mönchengladbach and album 2:30 p.m. Our Europa Park Stadion St. Pauli and Werder Bremen at the Abeni 4:30 p.m. Na Ukom FC Heidenheim 1846 Amasya Amani VfB Stuttgart at the Abeni our Vote Arena Ocha 6:30 p.m. and some match ebetimi atodwa ya don some at one saying a table at TM Abusian Bayern Munich after match day 22 LED 57 points Dortmund Tosumidum 51 points Hoffenheim Toso Miansam 45 points Stuttgart Atoso and 9 with 42 points RB Leipzig Atoso Enum 1 more 40 points Bayer 04 Leverkusen Atoso Ensiam 39 points Entron Frankfurt Toso and so 31 points and a Freiburg Atoso and Watchem with 30 points Hurricane Esiakai Emma Bayern Munich Wabono Day Etime as a 26 league goals after Luis Diaz Bayern Munich 13 goals Dennis Under Stuttgart 12 goals Sehu Girassi Dortmund 11 goals Michael Olise Bayern Munich 10 goals and a Tabakovic on Borussia Mönchengladbach and also Etime as a 10 goals and play Yeresan Samina atuanim ewo Jumadiano som and 10 times Euromum na feyantrem ewo Siri anu matiswei ena abusuam ebetime atofem ene na enra enya Sassuolo transfiem ose miensam Heras Verona entime ante ekarmobi na Andro Pinamonti and Domenico Berardi ena ebo 2 goals nom ade ema Bobo Konaise Andro Pinamonti sebako ena Domenico Berardi ese miedum na enem Juventus and Como and a day at 2 p.m. Alliance Stadium Leti and Inter Milan at 5 p.m. Now Oko Cagliari Suya on it Lazio Bebom Emran so about Sima Adrenai Enum Unipo Damus and a game ultimate at Tottenham Sunday a Genoa and a Torino 11:30 a.m. Nafe game not to jam our Stadio Ligi Ferraris Atalanta and Napoli the Bebo and him at 2 p.m. Jewish Stadium Bergamo AC Milan and a Parma at the Bosom 5 p.m. Our San Siro Milano and a game ultimate Atoja AS Roma and a Cremonese and a bomb a 7:45 p.m. Olimpico Roma Chromum and a side game ebetime atop the Monday Night Football a Fiorentina Pisa and a album 5:30 p.m. Our Stadio Artemio Franci Firenze now for Bologna and Udine at the Abosom Monday 7:45 p.m. Renato D'Ara our Bologna Chromum and a side game ultimate atop from Serie A table after match day 25 say and I see at Inter Milan and early team 161 points AC Milan at Tosum 54 points Napoli at Toso Miansam 50 points AS Roma at Toso and 47 points Juventus at Toso Enum 46 points Como at Toso Ensiam 42 points Atalanta at Toso Enso 42 points Bologna at Toso and 33 points and Lazio at Toso and Crow 33 points na Oche Capo Cananiori na that's the top scorers Lautaro Martinez. Let's see, Emma Inter Milan was 14 goals. Nico Pass, El Como 9 goals and was Kenan Yadis, El Juventus 8 goals. Rasmus Højlund, El Napoli 8 goals. Rafael Leao, AC Milan 8 goals and a Christian Pulisic Mefano, the American Maradona and also as 8 goals. Yara San Semlina, El Tuanim and Anopay na Ententem Suyanko Spain. It was Spanish Primera Santander Enra Athletic Club Bilbao Etrafiem Mosemiano Emma Ote Eti Ekermo Bako Memfal to Animsa Goka Guzeta and your 2 goals Emma Athletic Club Bilbao 64th minute 89th minute penalty and Andrew Silva 69th minute penalty Athletic Club Emma FC Elche and then Riso Sadat and it re-of to 1 p.m. and what Donesia San Sebastian and a side game Betime Atofem, Rebetis and Real Volcano at 3:15 p.m. at Stadio La Catuja and a game Etime Atofem Osasuna and Real Madrid 5:30 p.m. at El Santa Pamplona now for Atletico de Madrid Atrafi our Real Metropolitano Amane Espanyol and at the Ebosom Ochina Getafe Betrafim and Sevilla Ebom our Estadio Coliseum now for Barcelona and at Lavente about 3:15 p.m. our Spotify Camp Nou Celta Vigo and at Re Mallorca 5:30 p.m. our Balaidos Vigo Villarreal and at Valencia 8 p.m. our Estadio de la Ceramica and a game ultimate atofem now for Jota Monday Night Football Deportivo Alaves and at Girona at the Aboso 8 p.m. our Estadio Mendozorota and a game ultimate atofem say and a table is etia after match day 24 our La Liga Real Madrid elite and 60 points Barcelona at Tosum 58 points Villarreal at Toso Miansam 48 points Atletico de Madrid at Toso and 9 and 45 points Rebetes at Toso Enum Wamonso 41 points Espanyol at Toso Ensiam Wabonomo Depa 35 points and Wawam Celta Vigo Toso and so 34 points and Re Sociedad at Toso Engoche with 31 points Ocha Pitichina and Marantia Amashe goes on to draw say and I see at Real Madrid on Abrantia Kylian Mbappe 23 goals and Washem Vedat Muriki and Mallorca 16 goals Ferran Torres and Barcelona 12 goals Ante Budamel and Osasuna 11 goals Lamine Yamal ɛwɔ Barcelona wɔhyɛ 10 goals. Mikel Oyarzabal ɛwɔ Real Sociedad 10 goals. Borja Iglesias ɛwɔ Celta Vigo 10 goals. ɛna Robert Lewandowski of FC Barcelona ɛnso ɛtumi ahyɛ 10 goals a anɔpa yi yɛde sansɛm no nyinaa ato wɔnim ɛwɔ dwumaden so na ɛwɔ English Premier League no abusua sei ɛna ɛsi ɛtiɛm ɔnom sɛ yɛwɔ week 27 na week 27 no me confirm ɛde ɛma wo sɛ Aston Villa ɛne Leeds United ɛna ɛbɔm ɛyɛ 3 p.m. no mmiɛnsa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna saa game no ɛtumi atɔ fam ɛwɔ Villa Park na afei Brentford atena fie ɔne Brighton ɛbɔ ɛyɛ 3 p.m. ɛwɔ G-Tech Community Stadium. Chelsea ɛne Burnley ɛbɛbɔm ɛyɛ 3 p.m. ɛwɔ Stamford Bridge no so West Ham United ɛne AFC Bournemouth ɛbɛbɔm 5:30 p.m. ɛwɔ Langton Stadium. Man City ɛne Newcastle United 8 p.m. ɛwɔ Etihad Stadium. Nyankopɔn boa Kwesi Adam Crystal Palace ɛne Wolverhampton Wanderers no mmienum ɛwɔ the Selhurst Park London Cromwell ɛna saa game nom ɛtumi atɔ fam Nottingham Forest ɛne Liverpool ɛyɛ 2 p.m. ɛwɔ the City Ground na afei Sunderland ɛne Fulham ɛde abɔ anim Stadium of Light ɛna Tottenham Spurs ɛne Arsenal ɛyɛ 4:30 p.m. ɛwɔ Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. na afei ɔkyena yɛwie Monday night football Everton ɛwɔ Hill Dixon Stadium amone Manchester United ɛbɛbɔ 8 p.m. wei ɛyɛ week 27 of the English Premier League say ɛna table ɛtiɛm onim sɛ ɛyɛ Arsenal nko a ɛna about 27 matches. Other teams no ɛyɛ 26 matches ɛna amatimi abom na Arsenal early team with 58 points 27 matches with 58 points. Na Manchester City about 26 matches 53 points and warm. Aston Villa Tosomi and Sam over 50 points 26 matches. Manchester United at also 26 matches with 45 points. Chelsea at also enum 44 points and Liverpool Tosun Siam 42 points. Brentford at also and so 40 points. Everton at also and 37 points. Bournemouth at also and 37 points. Newcastle United at also edu 36 points. Ellen Haaland Esiakai Emma Manchester City onom asha 22 goals. Igor Thiago our Brentford wabonomote etime asha 17 goals and 27 our Manchester City 13 goals and afe Jean Pedro of Chelsea was 10 goals. Dominic Calvert-Lewin also our Leeds United 10 goals and was Bruno Guimaraes our Newcastle United and also asha 9 goals and pay yatenina atuanim our Juma Genoso live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV and pay Odianese obese na wa comment me ba of abetu no boase na wa kinkanina ama said se ene said e fata ene anopay metwa so afi England na Pep Guardiola oya boss ema Manchester City amobusa ne se openi nanom Arsenal Jonah oboenom e dia sembia bana ena otem se no kranie ono initially na on gain Arsenal matches na kokoba ne say game nom etimi awie 2-2 e say points at dem nom e 4 o say Newcastle United na points nom etimi bet so bete na ye 2 e basa untimi nkasa ondwen ho ene yensema owura nom eti etudwa ene anopay na on the title race and on the title race no it is not done yet. He deciding ye Arsenal on the road e betima draw matches. Manchester City on the road sa and Yansom, you let me a drop it match inti. You record match after match. I anyway be set na 9 points inti. And so this is Premier League for you. Sergio Kun Aguero or say that to be a sorry. Na se Manchester City Bobo Korum se Pep Guardiola omujana kwan ama no etimi akwa manager officer oba obetima ya adwumanom ayaye ne ye pa Vincent Kompany former manager ema Manchester City adaya ochasha Vincent Kompany enim club no onim the philosophy of the club out and outside na in and outside onim de wom enti se Pep niwa wom for Vincent Bram no me adwuma emfa ematim no Pep a confirming say Savino a back Pep Guardiola manager at the Emma Manchester City nature when Rooney media Macan at the Achel the Biauka and a Weber League and Asimasi obtain edge Sansam na a costuring na and yan somewhere Yana a money team let him iron a day I don't do Nimnisa or corner match after match you yet not so what fine see no one to me about trust with your name the boys no a person I'm at the Emma Club and I Pep Guardiola and Insama or the Atujo and also Savino a banker or better me a bomb at the Emma Manchester City now Oko Pep Australia or the response at me Abba on Vinicius Junior and Samoa now etimi etoja na Vini Ushemwa woman Benfica and Ebo na amone Benfica at the airport in Sempi and a buyer Benfica game no and no much say masa Vinicius Junior any racist abuse any adjade and Sempi and amaka at the FA boy no and say no cranium or there they are all Kenyan and said yes see racism so be a day or be a tuntum intimo omobiana I was a san seminum and so our football yentia Pep Guardiola on racism the response or the MIM at the FA Vini Junior Wamra or Chechemusa or Benfica our history about black players nipa amuye tuntumwa or amabom Benfica no a doso usebio nom any adjade omina or omuya before amabo Benfica and Pep has given his response to the alleged racist abuse on Vinicius Junior.
I said the week before, not for you were born or for color skin make us better or worse. There's a lot of work to do. It's in the society, it's not in football. Racism is in everywhere. Pretend that racism is just for the color of the skin. It's how you behave, is racism. It's how you pretend that you are better than the other one just for many reasons.
I know I and smart Pep Edia to jam and I no pay na abusiam mama ko Chelsea asua Chelsea training on him set training ahead of Burnley Chelsea training say obarenim ampo no atwen say Monday our Hill Dixon Stadium baby ebetimi asia enti training Chelsea ayenom and adaso and I no pay Mama Dusa only a player at the amateur students okay I was Strasbourg na Mama Dusa and I say official were progressing a lot I was Strasbourg in sense now I am vice captain of feeling great to be here now they all kind of experience what me anyanom ababua ama anyama koye at the amanom na Chelsea near big club Chelsea near club kesio a lot of good players in Cuba I was so fighting hard and some po and what me anyamu around Usman Dembele player at the Emma Paris Saint-Germain Rebecca Chelsea Usman Dembele Sempi and Ekoso na Oko Usman Dembele na Suya Abusia reportedly while fan ho at the Emma Chelsea say opposite Usia Kain at the Emma Chelsea after reportedly say were falling out with Luis Enrique on Luis Enrique no he say amontamu obekaya nano de kotu jam after say omulusu ya say bon kromunya obia person go and the issues at the Emma club room Livy Kowo abusuan good news at the Emma Chelsea ne say Livy Kowo started a training with the club na Livy Kowo no abusuan e sin kakra o my expert say enka after match baby obetimi a returning abaya adwuma at the Emma Chelsea Wesley Fofana and HM say everything is feeling great with the manager and Ocha Liam Rosinoa Niema Oye with the team official kakran noa ababwa ama club no etime akon de akoranim are clear about his philosophy na identity nina utumi wo say are clear and you Wesley Fofana ni sama ade to drum and na anopay yanko Liam Rosinoa na so ye Liam Rosinoa manager at the Chelsea na anopay odin sempi and to Liam Rosinoa dia to drum sir no crane on the store oh hotel enya dia say all dream match bi ho enya dia say oh se bi ko fa yire bra masa mani abrio me pesa me ye adwuma nti se pesa me ye adwuma hotel no ho se me da ho me koda fie hu hia me de hia ene se me ye adwuma no e de ama club no Chelsea announce say amone I IFX enya technology company omom ena matimi akobenko ese Chelsea Jesse nom obansi atwe IFS ade agu anima ne mekoye ade ama wamom ego tudo oni Chelsea masa point na diamond tamnom ewa ansompo no ahwe de only dinom ewa na oba ya oni Arsenal ekobo the North London derby say na osi ehu game nom na osi no kranie a lot of respect for the manager that is Mikel Arteta and Arsenal performing very well into a game a very difficult game instant be say game nom I was say otimi ewene na ombusan say oba nom are you enjoying Tottenham Spurs we enjoy Tottenham Spurs na no say no krani media mama say me be enjoyment ho de me here say and say metimi ewene matches de am club me ba say be adwuma mama say me bam etimi be ebia me enjoy and me enjoy and yensema oduanom de atudwa now Mikel Arteta o say onye surprise cry ono dia obeka mo biate onye surprise about situation of the team ma yentie e go to them right ba metwaso
enjoy because I'm here not to enjoy, I'm here to work. So enjoying is just a first moment after there is a work to
ati etuja na Mikel Arteta o say onye surprise cry about situation sesia our club no credit say okay the situation say I some matches together some matches no nyade say resource pa your friend resource anka Arsenal peno woman some etimi aka no be come obi etimate a game a very difficult against Tottenham Spurs amo anya different manager fufro bia ba ya na dia from and a back team no eno aya Mikel Arteta owie sansem no eno team say our message for the fans or say reaction say for show team say every Premier League match bia difficult any Premier League match or wa yes match ready every Premier League match difficult and Mikel Arteta then some other two jam Martin Zubimendi and Julian Timber we mo two players masa amabo matches na ache de bia mo jamu a wo mo si akan na the all can say the highest output players for minutes and say woman certain canon now there only say they still have to work baby team no amo pesa amo do and achievement amo pesa amo yenom nyade say amo sam etimi aka Mikel Arteta on the North London derby again and I say a gamer he can't wait to play a gamer a very difficult a gamer ononom do only say enyan koda games a gamer always oba niema p and a room Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta on the North London derby. Mikel Arteta ninsama odi ama Arsenal fans no o say the West there clear or wabo be as a player now emere we pa and I say we Arsenal supporter I was say support club no either say yes be that team be winning kwa and how the support club no lusu a I was so supporting club no lusu a I was so supporting Mikel Arteta. Enti eno aye Mikel Arteta letesa hefi na swe eba ebereti eze ade na ready a yebeto ni na so eti amount na ego tudo on injuries update ni atade wa chechemum yedebebam and after confident level of Tottenham Spurs next season and some be Premier League mu ana nina ode honsem atuga yedebemau and na anopay na Oliver Glasner ono ayatrene ade ema Crystal Palace de menim ni sam Oliver Glasner penifom anyaka ade ache ni se Oliver Glasner obey manager de ma club no yamo show se bia wo yamo show na me Oliver Glasner kra ye be pam me Oliver Glasner enkoye ni atantenom ano permanent confirm e ma se penifo anyaka ade ache Oliver Glasner se Oliver Glasner maza wo na be ya dwuma mo bia ma yamo show Nick Votamade a player oye adwuma ade ema Newcastle United na Nick Votamade o say he want to do more for the club. And yet the open and yes, Bia, when and one or percent or more goals or percent or lots at the Emma club room. No TV BB said that to be only Newcastle United or Oja and Kaidumbi, our team num, and I Nick Vota, Martin Janum, Jorgen Klopp, or say Castle be a manager, and yet easy job, a difficult job, so be a manager. Hey, say catcher, sir, or be a manager, a difficult job. Also apply a lot. Yes, be out to a Juma at the pa, and no answer my Jorgen Klopp, and it took an slot at dismiss claims, sir, when Rooney. No credit when Rooney Ayobia, none of a cancer, open managers, one more oranum, one more sad dinner, you're the coach big clubs now, and a slot and count, and tempo, the Liverpool now, or coaching on Jindy, Saonum, and I bet him Ayajumanum, and the Aman Clubunum, and a slot and some now Rooney Okanyano Caribbean, maybe the right person, met my Juma at the Aman Club, Dominic Zoboslai. Report HSR Liverpool 49. Now Liverpool Dubé Bia sir me I signed a contract at the amount Dominic Zoboslai now Emma Tramakwe Emma Polum Sem Emma Dominic Zoboslai and Kobe Bia and the Simam if you ever now Michael Carrick manager Emma Manchester United acquire Michael Carrick Efaso I set it up and the team near Jade Ningna yet 2 screens so now if you want to enjoy me Diego Dalot on Bruno Fernandes and I say open players are born woman in Bopa Diego Dalot or say open bono woman omnimbo we say na dia no jamfinfi wa woman yegen ya untiminka enya Bruno Fernandes and from Bruno I such a wonderful midfielder on etimi aya to Declan Rice say Arsenal I win the title and I say Arsenal among now near Kofa League title abesho mo nsem dabi they have to work for it indeed I was say amoye ho adwuma and amo players don't kwantimi nye ade abeboa and say ambetimi I support you supporters no support and I'm a trophy them woman team aje or say right after Wolverhampton Wanderers our Molyneux 1-2 we no omusiai na am plus nankasa ekasa che omwa o TDS niamam ebetime asesa Michael Carrick say Manchester United proud with empempe niama wom eye ewo team no nabom no anya de say wa video pay it and Michael Carrick and insema odi atudwam and na anopay David Moyes say yankamo biantimente say Manchester United team ya Manchester no bibia nsa yeto e club bibia nyansa e matches and aba amatimanya some wins from some matches and on just say team na ye tinti are you ready for Manchester United on Sunday omuria Monday night and I say game them e betimi atodam its ultimate role Michael Carrick loving life Manchester United masa say when in Joe ningina Michael Carrick echechemu enti enye ready dia ne atoa so at the Spain na Alvaro Abelua ono aye trene at the Real Madrid na or say Vincent Kompany sama oka enye nsemo ayana efa Vinicius Junior hu bebre no credit ayana opetro so who say oriate oyobia opesesa races no ye yidi free football mo san we ade we tuntum we smasi no ye yi sane mo nyina enti efi football mo nti okam obi atimate se sane mo na ekoso no enye niema ono ya na fa no bebre ene ensema efi o etodwam ewo dwumade no so Alvaro Abelua and you are two just now are you happy with Trent Alexander-Arnold Mona obon sesiano kase onya happy na ayentro are you happy with his performance was it Vini Junior and after Kylian Mbappe run a lot in the game ningna ya niema ebuam an club room etime akonanim Abelua on Jude Bellingham and also senka no bibi sesie na nke bia se onye ema boy intimate fully fit and Kobayam ama Jude Bellingham I fully fit to be part of his team. One of the players Oja put no so a lot and Odi Emma War na onimsa Osasuna and Madrid ebom our Pamplona and Alvaro Arbeloa and they are two just for some time ye or they are Coco Cocha Akansnum omu yetima omu lusu ofia papa enti a gamer if only Madrid pesa odim kudima this amo double omo effort na ansampo and kudim team etimi aba eno eye Alvaro Arbeloa ahead of Osasuna game and Samoa wadi atuja.
Well, there's almost nothing to add after what you just said. They've gone 2 months unbeaten at home. They're in excellent form, and we all know how difficult El Sadar always is for Real Madrid. I've experienced it myself. I've only won there once out of the many times I visited Pamplona. So we're very aware of the tough battle we have ahead of us tomorrow, the difficulty of the match, the level of the opponent, and the great work their coach is doing. We'll prepare it in the best possible way, knowing that tomorrow's 3 points are extremely important. Vinny has been sad like all of us, and above all, very outraged by what happened last Tuesday. It was clearly a racist act, something we never want to see happen again. It's something that has no place in sport or in our society. I think we now have a huge opportunity not to let this pass and to continue fighting against this scourge that is racism.
Have you spoken with Vinicius or the club about the possibility of this happening again?
I think I've been very clear. What's truly important is fighting against acts like the one we experienced the other day. It's an unacceptable situation that we will neither allow nor tolerate, and we don't want it to happen again. And of course, anyone who engages in that behavior will have us standing against them. I want to be very clear about that, especially when it concerns a fellow professional. It's something that must not happen on a football pitch, and absolutely nothing justifies a racist act. Kylian's knee is much better, very good. Obviously, it hasn't completely disappeared as an issue, but he's feeling better every day. As for the team, I think we've grown a lot over the last 3 weeks, but I'm just as calm now as I was when the criticism came. When results don't arrive, we know criticism will be there. We're very aware of the demands of this club and this badge. All we want to do is keep working and keep improving. The league is very long. For me, the season has barely even started. It's February. There's still so much left. So many things can happen. We have, like tomorrow, an extremely difficult away game, and I think they'll all be like that from now until the end of the season. Our only objective is to keep working, stay focused, not relax, and understand that to win every single game ahead of us, we'll have to give 100%. We're not a team that can take its foot off the gas if we want to win, so we just keep working. There's still a long way to go.
Yes, indeed, League Canada, Yobian Jinyo, Nesebia, Madrid LED, 2 points in one on that be Obianiwa, what it league, you know, indeed, much be able to set your when a new quantity 9 Eddie Effie Accelerator. So now FIFA formally notify Elsa Benfica, Seko Kobani said, and Sva Amu Germanum, Ebubo Gianluca Cristiania, Ebubo Gianluca Cristiani say Kim. FIFA say young country Benfica say Gianluca Cristiani on bet match na super and your 1 points reduction ebetimi aba 5 to 10 match ban for Gianluca Cristiani, 5 to 10 million euros fine plus additional penalties ebekwatia Elsa Benfica possibly ometwa relegated team nukra after fulfillment of matches, including automatic disqualification from next round. If I'm a qualifier, I'm a transemnum, Nako Budebo, Gianluca Cristiani, na Benfica crack qualifier, Madrid Benabao qualifier, Umbetima Yomo at the FA Champions League. Way, I never be a at the Abma club on 7 year bomb qua, way, I never, I'm going to Gianluca Cristiani, na so, na and press conference I would told John Dudwana na for Gianluca Cristiani home and racism home former South Africa star not any autotone Bruta Benny McCarthy and also Jose Mourinho I was say Opa Vini Junior Chow Pana Chow Benny McCarthy say hey Openi unim dia wire of football mo unim how was ya tete man for may come what ya say wrong comment pa and na umekere nti player shegwa only right to be aso be celebrate na player shegwa our every right sɛ ɔbɛ celebrity ɛno yɛ nsɛm a Benny McCarthy ɛde ato Jose anim.
The situation, he could have handled it better, or could have chosen his words probably better, but emotions got the better of him. But I know the statement that he made was very wrong, was a wrong statement at the time for somebody that advocates for African players and, an African continent. There you contradict yourself in what he said, because it was not pleasant towards. I purely just take it down as emotions of the game and the situation where he kind of felt that he has to back his team, and then later realizing I made a wrong call there. We all humans, we all make mistakes, and when it comes from somebody that I know personally and I know how he feels about our continent and our people and players that plays for him, he's the most stand-up guy that any African player will ever play for.
ɛno ɛyɛ Benny McCarthy so Vincent Company ɛnso ɛde nano atom ɔse issue in town sɛ ɛne club na mo kan asɛm no muni ne best player ne legend Usabi oni adeade ɔse in 1960s no na onim dia to African players Vincent Company manager Emba by Munich ɔgyemrɛ ɛkyerɛkyerɛ sansɛm no nyinaa mu.
It's a difficult topic because I think it happens in this day and time anyway, where these type of topics are even more difficult to discuss, it seems, than it used to be in the past, So you have on one side, because I watched the game live, I tried to to watch the Dortmund game, but it was on Prime apparently, so I didn't have the right thing. So I ended up watching Madrid and Benfica, and I was really intrigued by the game, So I saw it happen live, and then there's a couple of different components to this story. First is what happens on the pitch. Second is what's happening with the fans as well. Third is what happens after the game. And for me, in those three things, there's some clear separations we need to make. So what happens on the pitch, for me, you have Vini Jr., who, when you watch the action itself, his reaction cannot be faked. You can see it. His reaction is an emotional reaction. I don't see any benefit for him to go to the referee and put all this misery on his shoulders. There is absolutely no reason for Vini Jr. to go and do this. And he does it, and when he does it, I think in his mind, he's doing it more because it's the right thing to do in that moment. So he goes and does it, and next to him you have Kylian Mbappe, normally always stays quite diplomatic and on every side, and Kylian Mbappe is really clear about what he heard and what he saw, and is even more clear after the game when he speaks about it. So all of this happens, but then of course you have a player who's hiding what he's saying in his shirt, and on the end you have this side of it, which I think is a little bit okay. You have a player who's complaining, you have a player who says he didn't do it, and I think unless the player himself comes forward, it's a difficult case. So I understand this, but then in the background you see in the stadium there are people doing monkey signs. It's happening in the stadium as well. It's happening, you can see it's in the video, so it happens. You have on one side the altercation between the players, you have on the other side what happens in the stadium as well. And then for me, even worse, and I'm clear in what I say, is what happens after the game. So after the game you have the leader of an organization, Jose Mourinho, who attacks the character of Vinicius Jr. by bringing in the type of celebration to discredit what Vinicius is doing in this moment. And for me, in terms of leadership, it's a huge mistake, and it's something that we should not accept.
It's incredible to Jose Mourinho. Nkran coaches no. Almost Jose. Now Sadia na we no what you say there. Ni kwan say we yes no. And no I Vincent Company in sama what they atu kam one Laporta osin kakran club no ebe san so ibiem na amu ye happy say Gavi I fit now obetimi akan club no home Diego Pablo Simeone on Julian Alvarez and ose rumor ni nyina akoni team obetna ontna osi ohuni se sane monom the last 2 matches are Julian Alvarez abonom as a negative effect on the boy. Now João Cancelo you say omiti standards manager we expect a feed or a player ofi Saudi esan adwane Barcelona biem oba and still the bia Gerard Martin and manager no etim etusu no se omra mesi akan eno na according to nhwemu a maye chem se da bi babia opese ne fullback ebobo dunom nyade se João Cancelo etim ate ne system na siye ningina kan obi enti ana onyusu in the games Julian Alvarez ebeko enti Atletico de Madrid asasiam epe replacement at the amanom Bernardo Silva metise Barcelona and Atletico de Madrid ngina edinachi sa sama omra amaya tumam emfa ematim Thierry Henry at the atujwa se na say watwa Barca matches kakra adia Barca here a typical number 9 obia ojianimu a time na ne sabe kambo no dan nim de hwebora panyai na chia panyai mansa o Lamine Yamal o Rafinha uya typical number 9 Robert Lewandowski ejinam etime akatene anom aya Thierry Henry ne saba odi atudwa enano pay na Vietnam for some almost the biggest stadium in the world according to Vietnam Forum almost stadium a super wiase na almost my friend the Tron Dog Stadium na construction officially assassin on 135,000 seat stadium with massive retractable roof the mother fire no with me pia roof no almost so den sa and one bayom yanko Italy Luciano Spalletti osise oda sorry now te sa Luciano Spalletti ajai Juventus na a poor performance club room at the Emma supporters inti and a jumanum team amano at the atuhom Rafael Leo say always derby games Rihanna Edding derby man for a take it at the free ho masa man for can game no one sem inti aya na Emma concentration ko derbies no so no Rihanna also at any other matches bia na oko Napoli midfielder Scott McTominay na so ya Demeti HMsa ne mpeni force asiam and Diego Armando Maradona Penninfono eating come for contract extension Wednesday and for Emma Clubnum and what Uko Andrano Galliani na suya report HMSM Nanka last summer cry I was set Galliani returning to Milan na obey jumam Emma omo intime and I don't know HMS store ono there or believes that one day he will return to Milan again. Leonardo Bonucci was describing Milan head coach Maximiliano Allegri as a master phenomenon and wabona baso with a Juma and Pempe with Milan. Midikana ba two Mr. Ederson of Atlanta. Abaya Juma ama Atletico de Madrid in the summer na anomari boshema eguma sum anopay se enkomodinom etime akora ni miye pa abadwone club nom in the summer transfer window abesan contract until 2031 na a 4 million euros a year plus bonuses and obenya ewo 80 Madrid Juventus Pierre Kalulu or untouchable Pierre Kalulu no yemfa sankanom into understand Pierre Kalulu contract at the American Kamada or say ni dream ni said that bia how be the key figure in Milan team to say nay obiabo Luka Modric dino sa and o pesa oye dan kai dumbi ewo AC Milan Kamada mensem anom abusoyenko France na Luis Enrique semi and a dear samaba man for can be tell Luis Enrique hey man for cross Luis Enrique or racist now Luis Enrique the kind Warren Emre and Vitinha as a game bia amu Bobby secretly now say how deserve it on performance no so they have to play and club them and to set last season and the uhia or best players and say the bia umbejamu na amaya juma at the amount would you see on Gianluca Cristiani Vinicius Jr. controversy no and I'll say what I can say about this topic it's nothing important to you Ombusan say Gianluca Cristiani and Vinicius Jr. Nano Esa Benfica and Madrid Okokoye Chantino say what I can say about this topic it's nothing important we can let it go Cristiani apologize and that's all ha obi ya obi so obi tuntum se be ndo nipa se de winya 10 etia abrante no we manager o cry racist de we are racist for bia and person can do tell Louis Ayiki wan ka say eno yensema owuranom efi na suye eba o say game against Mets say the tibia I say am ready say game no mami we e Germany na Bayern force anopay yen stating emphatically clear. Sir Michael Olise, they are not for sale, and so I'm on Tom Michael Olise, Samayim, Vincent Company, or say Ukrainian. One of you believe, sir, League no Ambaje, a dear, I'm a Joe Kasiapa, and so my Champions League, at the Amaclam no 500 goal milestone. And the Hurricane, he just can't stop scoring. And then before gamer, woman entered Frankfurt at the bottom, Anna Hurricane, na Malek Tillman, Osia Kain Emma Bayer for Leverkusen. I'm gonna do one of I'm Pempe Club you are Unya Obebo, and I was like I'm Pempe Party Club back up the Minya. Mebo, that is Arsenal. Quite Arsenal form first to see my canon. F. Minya Mebo.
Who's your team in the Premier League?
It's a tough one. I don't have a favorite team, but if there's one club I would love to play for, it's Arsenal. One thing is the way they play now. I think they have a great coach, they have a great system, and I think I would fit into it. But there's also one of my ex-teammates, he's a big Arsenal fan, so he got me into it as well. But yeah, I just like the way they play. I mean, obviously they score a lot of goals out of set pieces, but it's also part of the game. But yeah, I think if you watch them in Champions League, it's also a different style of playing. The Premier League also has changed a little bit in the way teams play against them or play in general. So obviously they had to adapt. But I think if you watch the Champions League game, it's also a different Arsenal.
That is all for sports, and I'm not pay. Here confirm close to some Asia na fe offer any team nom etimi atwa so happy Ramadan Kareem to all Muslims afe anopay oko kronoma kayak grooming kroma basi enyi tire pa dia masa omo ye the best omo ani twame anti kayak grooming kronom anopay omo tie me offer no and I feel best babes nina omo enjoy show no anopay uko kontompo on say mazi ho masa sule masa musa ene omo nkura ni nyina wale nom anopay happy Ramadan to mu nyina kwa adwuma mu ane nyasam ketwa utumi se nkabam ne ya adwuma sa na eya na ehia kontompo mazi ho masa sule ninua musa anopay ye mamo happy Ramadan enti yede nkofon kroton sem na si na yere kantin magic drinking water forum edin komode bia meka me say na ano na menamwa na metete me kenkan bia ne se se kantin water kra no tonic to the liver tonic to se bia wo to na no modaduru no ye se yanso so ye brebo no unum kanjina modaduru de mano na che se kanjin de unuma ahoden de bia yayi egizamu dindindindinti anopay Steven waha ise Steven so aware nto ba anopay mo ne kakra di eno aba oni dia o ma didi fine ti bia fine ye say wadwen no brain health afi kwa we kesero do a e ma so te anti aging healthy skin ono waha we chechi mu kanjin de eno an obi anom kanjin o kanjin Steve. Good morning.
Good morning.
Say fine.
Radio Dom. Walking kind of. One thing about Kangen, they say Maka say a international product. Kangen energy drinking water near international product. Some say energy no a Japanese company. One of them manufacture machine now. They produce Kangen water. No, that technology no quite different from any other technology. They produce any other insubia with him. Into Kangen energy drinking water no kind of ensure a purely alkaline water with a pH ranging from Ghana Hanum no 7.5 to 8.5 oko elsewhere ewa manonia because machine no timi produce 11.5 pH and 11.5 pH no for regular drinking or for other purposes and oko be miabiti say Japan nom name for Canada nom baby a omu use Kangen Energetic water machine ankasa no baby a omu certify machine no as a medical device or to be used in hospitals no or to be produce about even 9.5 10.5 pH na yen Ghana Hanum na yen regulations no am I produce from 7.5 to 8.5 and until na Kangen Energetic Water Limited produce 7.5 to 8.5 pH but whatever be the case no the technology no electrolysis process electrolysis ne say use electricity na machine that produces you know produce Kangen water no your plate be your machine your friend a titanium coated platinum plate sa plate no ya chem into negative poles and positive poles into nsuo no eco machine no a nsuo bi also a comprising of minerals no enuane no na wo mu ye wo niam ne bi wo ho no ma they are positively charged and they been so negatively charged omo ye science students no etiase better na ade a nsuo no ra machine no ma minerals na containing positive electrons no are attracted to the negative side of the titanium coated platinum plate the ekuta negative positive poles so are attracted to the negative side of the titanium platinum coated plate no enti o hwe bi ti say acid ekuta negative poles and I don't know so be attracted acid no be attracted to the positive side of it to both say no you see plus and then the magnesium potassium any iron no ma good ayema nipadua no na ayema nipadua no mo akwa bi te say wakoma ene wahrawa kidney liver boama organs no function better no some minerals no so attracted called the negative side of the pools and you know Kangen water machine no splitting nsuo no kasa split a chese pai nsuo no na de enya no acid any chlorine ni niama emmo nipadua no fa one side na de bebo nipadua no so no eno so afa another tube no enso de apie enti Kangen energy drinking water no eno na ma nsuo no edanso enti obi nom Kangen water wabra acid ewum untimi test Kangen energy drinking water na unya kala yellow ti se matade ya mediti hei na untest na unya kala orange ti se matade ya say yellow ti se gold ti se orange bisa no unya sa kala no o test Kangen energy water limited with pH tester unya 8.5 pH or 7.5 pH minimum sa ena etie that is Kangen energy drinking water a minimum of 7.5 pH or a maximum of 8.5 pH that is Kangen energy drinking water enti eyensu a enti se nsuo bi akeke na Kanye nsuo ane obi kura kuta bottle no kura na otun say yes me so we kuta Kangen water ni bi na so nye nsuo ane boy de ade a pack ni nyina 1 liter no ehemu nsia 30 Ghana cedis na 12 even saying 500 ml no and also shemu 12 and also 30 Ghana cedis na o share 20 liter and as a 19 liter dispenser bottle no so and also regular pH no and also ade a ye felema wa and also 30 Ghana cedis for the family for nyumakuo bi ti say media houses banking halls any other institutions nyina obetimi do dispenser na ba ye be fele ade am anopai wa o share TV so wa o share social media so no ye numbers no any good screen no so no obetimi afa na wa frɛ utie me e radio Kangen energy drinking water obetima frey e was 0241 449191 0241 449191 offer ya sa number na obetimi afrey na wonsa akan na ye ne edi ho enkomo na wa place order o place order so a ye be deliver nsuo no e dia bro ye o casa e call round say the tie obetima frey e 0507 379474 0507 379474 ofre sa number yin so a ebeko sisi amano busu ameka say anope ye call rounds delivery cars no ebeko enti bomode na place order no se na be a unso nsa beka wo de opese wutu Kangen energy drinking water ne bi na uton a me pa cho bomode na place order na sisi a na ene weekend ye betima deliver the amount acha bro so amande na unsa eka na ne ma akonkan e de amount se na tie na no me share the distinctive properties of Kangen energy drinking water na ye can distinctive properties ye ka normal Kangen water no e down so the any kind say purely alkaline water ye ka say alkaline water obu ono say oh kangen water dey alkaline wom alkaline anya duro bia ye digum kangen water ka say alkaline water dey kire ni say the potential of hydrogen in no pH no soro eno 7.5 to 8.5 obi wo hono ma ne bottle no watwere ho bottle nsuo bi wo ha bo say bottle ne atwere say pH no average from 7.5 to 8.5 now so be test no na enusa na kangen de ye say uto kangen water no na opese wo hwe say de ye ka no saa na ti a wo de to pH tester either say liquid one no ana say electronic one no uto electronic one na after calibration no hwe kangen water no fa gu cap na fa pH tester no fa shim wo di shema ebe ready pH no e de amount say na tie no because we entrobia eni ho na say ya eboa manipa pomde ekonkai de eye ne say alkaline enti alkaline water no ni pH no e wo soro enti say wo system no waduane a wudie adokwadokwa de a wonom ene ade ema oni padua no abaye acidic eba wo ta yare nemom say wonom alkaline water no a eboa ma ye de neutralize acidity na wo oni padua no ama ene oni padua no eye den etimi ejina ne nan so water the essence of water ne say ehuru fi efri ne padua no ansa na nsuo ebetimi ate ne padua no sa ma wuntini mu ada ho na moje di mu afrisane no e wo se nsuo no ye nsuo a contain ekuta ade efe na micro molecules and I say minute molecules and I say micro clustered na eno na ma kangen water no down so kangen water no nya nsuo a wo no ma ehye wefu san say anyone ye nketenkete na nsuo nso nya ni na de hye wo de fa fidie mu a otimu nso sa wo produce free machine mu director obo say anyone ye white purely white it's a cloud I say cloud no na say anyone ye minute nketenkete say wo no ma ade a wo cells no timi absorb nsuo ni ye ama say ade na adore woni padua no efi na woni padua no a ade enam wuntini mu na chese aworo ntini no nyina na odwo so a wuntini mu ayedai ada ho na onipa bia so a wuntini mu da ho na wo mogya timi di afurusane ekoba no bia no ho oden yare enta nso asua wo saa wonsa ma me yotitriti uti enta empire wo onko ketempa so no akasa wo da wonda enye yare bia na edi no maduro yare bi wo ho no ma enye aduro keke na wo se de bia wo no because aduro bia ye no bia so wo nsunsan so enti obi ota no maduro wo no maduro bebre ebedu bebi na wo kidney ebedu bebi na wo liver na ehwa ayede ehwa akwakoka nti wonu medro bebre nti na ka se wonu nsu papa obo ha ni tikeke ene pai no uti epai wa sometimes they say no nsuo but nsuo na wonom no how quality is the water ni padua no e contain nsuo be 65 to 70% na ohwe saa ni nsu dodo ya ni padua na ewo mu na wo dia no ni quality na te sen enti se nsuo na wo mu no enya ene eno na ma yare eta beso abrebia no enti bomode na fa kangen energy drinking water your office number no na free Ghana ha baby biara wo hwe me free baby biara wo tie me efree no kangen water your depo anase distributor ana agent ewo ho na mom ebia na unnim nti fa number ne sisi ana free 0241 449191 0241 449191 ofra na ode o message obetimi de message so akọ ewo WhatsApp eba ye be kenkan kama na ye de amount nti kangen water no de ma ne dance no ni mienu na maka no edikan eye alkaline ejese o test ya acid bi anya den enim na Dr. Henrik Otto Warburg German physician ono no de to dwa no say nipadua alkaline ahyemu ma no yare ntimi ntina ma no yeye enti ya na enya wanwa say doctors be catch us tadi atosode tare eye nnuaba di fruit more because fruit no contain eye alkaline bi contain alkaline bi so contain fiber ene bi so e contain eye antioxidants na kangen energy drinking water no medical culture say eye purely alkaline water na fa fidie no mu a eba out eba be eye negatively charged into o test here o the ORP oxidative reduction potential meter test kangen water no ade a unya negative figures that is kangen energy drinking water say oxidize eno ntina friend say contain antioxidants na obi a ore apple bebre ene obi a onom kangen energy drinking water bebre no munyina monam kwan kro no aso munyina monam kwan kro no aso eno ntina ye ka say kangen water eyensuo enya duro nemom eyensuo eyensu papa eyensuo anuane nuwom eyensuo a ye dia fa fidie mu a ni technology no enye the usual technology na woni no eno nti ena ye kanfo e dia mawo obeka se bia kangen water minim how long awo wate nenka but the tiere say energy company na produce kangen water machine no 2026 ya womu omanya 51 years they have been in existence for 51 years na so omo ko mani manim pa so what you say about 51 to 52 years mo ko manim pa enti Ghana hanom no Kangen Water Limited na nyame ya adoma yetimi aden quality sa machine no na di sa technology na ba Ghana ene di produce Kangen water ni bia ene ni saso eni ho Kangen water ni saso nye den eni ho enti ye ka se wo de abobode na test water na hwe onom na wo hwe a wan kasa obedi adanse na de enti amanfo di adanse fa nsuo no bebre ne se enti se nsu fufuro bi a wonim no Kangen water containing antioxidants Kangen water ni potential of hydrogen no ewo high pH no ewo soro at 8.5 pH or better test ya obo se obenya color blue ewo ho eche se kroje alkaline water kroje a ada nuane no bi tse magnesium potassium any iron ewo mu a udi onoma ebo onipadua no eho ban na Kangen water no enam say international product ni ti enya de ehye kokoam opa internet no so read about Kangen energy drinking water na bi say Kangen water no kwa den na eye edima nipadua no obehu niama bebre a eboa wo enti no ha de ye bre no esha ne mo bomod na fa number no na frɛ ofre ya eko office ye befa na ya den enkomo bi a ohia bi akwahyen bi obebi se bia no ye beyi wa no ba bi a wo a ohia bi no se bi ben wa ye be direct akọ the nearest depot wo Kumasi a ye wo Brema UGC Kumasi ya Brema UGC udru Brema UGC honoma UGC station honoma baby o to wache ni die ho na o branch futukwan na wo honoma na o sane ase honoma Kangen water office no ewo ho se ope other depot no so a odo ni chemu ewo Ashtown so man kwa hene junction honoma ewo so Kangen water depot ni bi den enso ewo ho ye wo major distributors across all the 16 regions in Ghana enti baby a wo bia no fa number na wo ye screen so sisi a na frɛ 0241 4491 91 0241 44 91 91 na o send message ekọ WhatsApp a ebeba o send SMS nso a ebeba o friend so a ye beje so o place order no so a ye be deliver e de abrɛw na wankasa wanom na onom Kangen water wi a onso kasa be sa ponkyere ne o se de bia o da nsuom na so da o ton nsuhie mu no e no wo se nsuo ho yi se mugu ahodo e da o be nom Kangen energy drinking water o be nom no consistently for air na otwe ana even bosom mpo no o be di adase sampa ye wo firi nkwada brem ya wanom nsuo a na onom Kangen water no wo sampa sa nsuo e mugu ahodo menia
yena Mr. Steven Tete yena na se ene Kangen aseye ena ofria obeka nsempa no e de akere wo yesi asempa etia nti yento aso biem Kangen de wuwura mu a ena abehu se de ye ka no ya na enye adansiwe bi ena ye die yemra meto aso eye 8:10 on the dot na medical catcher say ye be sorry exactly 10 na dwumadi wo ho no etimi ato aso e wo ho na ohwe nche epon so a mehwe se mekle message ba ko mienu bi na yaba abeto aso a eye Oyerepa Radio on Facebook Oyerepa Radio on Facebook Kofi Ajiman Blackman o say good morning Kofi yenso ye joso ye chia wonso ebi ono abiem o say good morning watching you live inside Pig Farm Accra ena Kofi Ajiman Blackman ehwe yen edi efre Pratt Willie Pratt nso enchiana no de mayen yenso ye joso Pratt inimsenya me adom eye Isaac Akroma was more fire. Glory be to God. Amen. More fire once again. Isaac Akroma and also from Facebook Oyerepa Radio. Kenny Stone was waiting for strikers' predictions. And also idea one also atobain. Visa mamenye we influ na happy birthday. Enko emfama akosua safua atonsu ena obutuo akosua safua atonsu ena akosua wo ene awurade de afe aka akosua emfie ho onyankopon wonhwaw na onti nanim enchrew na onye wakoma so ade nyina no emfama wo enne anopai ebra awurade de afe aka wonfie ho so yemrai na yemra metwaso uram ewo Kobe Jones phone shop. Kobe Jones phone shop. Yes, opposite. Wait. Kobe Jones phone shop opposite Ezra FM. Me kutwemu hono na just baba say tujano na ejetu atwo den. Kobe Jones phone shop. Kobe Jones phone shop. Debia. Oh, inside for honor. Oh, okay. Me name said Dan Crona Muna, okay, dear. Say, Hona. But me make sure Kobe Jones phone shop. Hona, I could see what. You know, I could see, no bahay. Udu Rafa, I think, say. Urafa, but I could see Miss Rena, maybe here. Okay. Me Pado, I could see the debut of Baha. Say me, no. Until Bohono, why? Maybe no one to where I'm not for saying my papa and Shahua. Behad me. You know, Mr. Amo, but I am a Fabi Shahua, Daruma. And if you miss some for him. Kobe Jones phone shop opposite Ezra. Monkancha because he say upon me. I am watching you live from Belgium. Keep the good work. We Nana Ose Kwabena. The message on Facebook. Good morning, Tino. I pray we beat Nottingham Forest tomorrow. They are one of slot boogie side. We Boy Francis Honorable. The message and also the Abano. So yes, Zach Atrasi say Ubeda Trasi. Danger over. Na den eko na menko nuan homrai ba ofa ya bewo janagum obekaya enura highway so ena ye drop hint ni say you be jeuti kika before the week ni mo ye be story wa ha say panyi bi wo me dia ma say ye drop hibejo ni emfa prince osunko sam we sure oh yes now what about technical team no say drop on tie say ye drop say na do idea ko to mtum say it me drop Hubert enti Hubert drop in there offer ya yina eba no prince osu na nya sa slot no akopie Switzerland na enra kotoko secretariat no omo aso ye omo na eja kakra ko omo so supporters ni bi kwa charge ko ho say until say omo be ma efe na hu say bibia na charge ko na wo de ka obibia na charge ko omo charge ko ho e ma nwumre na no twen fesiwa twen ai fesiwa yakoba na wabetuja gofon twen wo de yama yankodi ama no nkomo ne mra yes the latest I mean your on players bless and now you numu menya akonya no a haya very danger kana ni brana no de and I say you hear na nkofo fadi kogu oh yeah social media and ntibe ho na nkofo frefre me in fact house ni bi frame say so man fa kiboja and call ntiase we house ni na me bonsu oh okay we house ni professor supporter pa mo consider hibo o say ball no hwe kwesi ada no ohu de ntiase say ye jahubet mo Ghana ha say ya ko boyfriend match ni amfana nkobi okay but we dey say e ho latest any information ni nyina wo ho nti ye ma abrofo nko abrofo kromo mra bibini a o ka abrofo sem ye mo nkomra o mko ba ye so ye wa na free he ba jawab ko hin oh say ye be hwe kotokoni young apostles no ene global circles supporters chairman offer global circles supporters odi ashim enu nebe twa asamiti okay I did not understand the one de buy press ya e konko ho no enu global asante ko global supporters okay global circles supporters chairman na wo hia circles no e wo tachiman ene wanchi ni sampote mo no ene o hia wo mo woni Ashanti regional chairman ene ne vice ena buna half regional chairman ene vice ene mo mpedifo ni nyina no meeting wo ho ene before ochina game no nti eno so young apostles for so ato ya ba se mo bia me no so big club ho o ba se na treaty club ya wo ho no sa na be treaty so okay ti eno so ho no ma ya be ka bi and of course Black Stars ho nsem kakra wa ha o kaya sa fundraising no ena emu nsem ne parliamentary committee chairman as so dey need the abetumbi anti nkomo dey dan ya trans dey obidi matu ase mamena wase na yasemo ntwen ye kwaba keep your messages coming through Oyerepa Radio on Facebook ye beje bre na ya kan e dia ma so ye kwaba oh mejo so zaka kwaba tino jeso na mo hoye de oh namna dum namna yes yeah divine selection kan ye sa dia na kyerɛ sɛ adora ne yɛde ne yie.
ɔfana ansa na sɛ wobɛde bisa sɛ wobɛde sɛ wate ayi so nka Petros Gorin.
Ɔyɛ Ghana ni anaso Bruni.
Ɔyɛ Dutch. Yɛsɛ ne CV apie kɔtɔkɔ secretariat wɔ den.
As a coach. Petros
Gorin.
Menim
sɛ mehu di anybody but yɛbɛkɔ akɔhwehwɛ no na yɛde naba bɛkyerɛ amanfo.
Petros
Gorin. Yɛyɛ asɛm yɛ kutia bɛka.
Somebody kaka sɛ na yɛ mpam zito kura na coaches bebree do ma yaba.
Bi so di ne deɛ bae.
Aha me kai so bɛyɛ sa.
Bebree begum. Ba ze fo no so di ne deɛ aba.
We na latest ana na ka ba ko na fe no makɔ.
O da bi so pie.
Petros
latest aba.
Gorin. Okay. So coach ni mo se local no. Na local crowd say may go round ya hwe mo sa ko sisi o machi o. Ba na no so mo san ko fa de o ma fa ne bi mu da o se de.
But say e local deɛ a. Nkomo no mo di say e local deɛ a. Sika kona mpene so emfri go ma hia na ma ene mo hwe masoko na do ni
na so sa okay atekasa say
yeah
enya di makaka
CV kon
o say
ni CV kon
o say abedu asante so ndi obi krum na aba
you go Ghana
how
about Saturday
okay Petros Gorin.
When you akesha the two walk.
Say I want to do home.
Le adibu a mo anka ho asa.
Hey, what am Steve ni ko eh? I tell you. What am submit Steve ni ma.
What was that? Say ka we da me die no. Nya na opportunity. O ko to za frɛ no. Ala wa musa no. See wo bed what in Ghana. Anti Jano na.
O ba seminar no ba kruma so be yo. O be seminar bi o.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, not too far.
Yare fast abri crack. I be crash show no crack.
Yeah, no only say. What did you ala? What did you? Petros Gorin.
On any agent.
Okay.
Show this is.
Okay. They will say, but I say, me Judy. Yes, you come right.
To the memo our yes story.
Okay. Me Judy.
Aboma and your mate.
Yeah, sure.
Over I Ghana new.
Okay.
I Ghana new on in one Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's also
on the minim how minim the accordia but the minim fan on.
Okay.
Yeah. Minim the fan on. And our house no could game ko heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, or she has no
live and our TV.
Or her TV.
Okay, TV.
Okay. But our seminar no bow by I don't know how things will go there. Okay. But I heard more Ghana. Yeah, no, or more Red Bull Academy.
Yeah, Academy, yes.
Yeah, or more. And no head coach, no sanko technical director. Edema a Red Bull. Inti a BBA fine. Oh, it depends structure kot person mo build structure on person build some person here the academy style ne dia. I think he has a lot of experience with that. But UEFA Pro license no fan ne krum hat na no so yasem foforo.
Okay.
Ti
atana ya ne sikasema na
I ensem bi chaka so a lot
of
so mama koko Saudi no omenuma bi.
Yes.
The Brazil you know e ba na me kan say the initial conversation on the lowest are non covered by $6,000. That was the lowest. To me, I'm himself because by next week, we will assign a club in Eastern Africa.
Okay.
Sometimes we keep some of these things. Because himself now is not looking for a coach till the end of the season. Maybe at the course why we be pushing Hamza to head coach. So Kwesia that we ain't me see from there.
Hey, a bit messy.
Be a bit messy.
Really?
Yeah, a bit messy. So at least they said Prince to me the Bibiba.
Okay.
So I'm fashion and baby.
No pressure I'm going to so there.
What do you be fear? Because you can't handle the protocol job and go that way. Indeed.
Okay.
Over. Yeah, young.
Nah, if you know more,
you me you fetch her now. Me the name be amount. You who send you a bit. Sure. A bit my story. Over. Weekend the attention in no. Atotwa pete kakra because most of the competitions have not been decided. Na enra na me new be din koma simbia ma rehopa with regards to Arsenal and how they are reacting to their current problems. Over Arsenal for now, pressure not get it to them too much. But nothing has really happened. We can see. Because see a share season clubs are a failure. Our mother top or more failure. Arsenal falling, sir. And they are still strong.
Rather Barca cry for the chain.
What can come here, Barca fan be on and on in the castle. Also Rashford aba, Gavi ba, Pedri ba. They will chase Madrid. That is what the Barcelona fans are saying. That is it.
Looking at players I ever back now.
Omenya 2 defeats. One in the Copa del Rey and one in the league. I'm well lose almost slot on top of the Spanish La Liga to Real Madrid. But they still have that belief, say, Madrid.
Oh yes.
That is, speak to every Barcelona fan. Panicking setting in. Rather, they are interested in fixing what went wrong.
And they're okay to who answer the I be done into you.
And only the fear of the past, no. That is the only thing that is hunting Arsenal. Because it's so-called French Liga now, I'm out for attention in course. But you PSG in that top. That on check here. And you PSG in that top. Lens in that top. I'll see Lens in that top.
Gab no, yeah, mama.
A 1 point gap.
Okay.
But the story is that everybody, and then even with RC Lens that top, Ruby Sabagas is still PSG birthday. Because PSG was the history of dominating the French Liga. So when they cast their mind and look at the past, they pick motivation from the past that they are the best and they will still go ahead. And when a Man City didn't Arsenal, no. City for one day, the confidence from the past as against the fear Arsenal from the past, and that is what is handling the whole narrative, no. Because yes, I admit, who show Wolves are almost obi on Wolves people be at mission. It's about 2-2 against Wolves are over a bad one, but any 2-2 nipo sorry about Nibia even at 2-0 now Arsenal players no were panicking. But the Man City Kobo Wolves first half in 2-0, second half Wolves for the they won't even have that confidence to go at Manchester City. And I have Pep Guardiola about the first thing of a catcher boys from dressing room. Young Konefa back 3. He will not defend because second half no Arsenal ball almost 47%. The team only the Wolves 2-0. We jam our Wolves in the Bay Jumano. And that is the fear element that all of us are talking about. They say cry league table now. Sitting catch up. They have a game in hand. But I'm out for conclude say City better.
A Newcastle performance so about form of
late. But I'm out for conclude say City better.
As we have bit mercy.
Of course. City's resource is not guaranteed.
Because Castle no cry so no so you on that 10th position.
Oh yeah, Newcastle
yes,
they
36.
Normally only City bar will come 10 yeah, match.
Sure.
But the point is that over 5 points. 5 points in the whole. You have a match to play, but you're guaranteed 3 points. Anything can happen. That was our match, you know. Anything can happen. So why is it that Yachi City ne Diabro Swade sa 3 points no nyambo and cry man am have say fan say Arsenal lead City 2.
Meanwhile City is cry feeling
it's just issue. It's just echo from the past.
Yeah.
Into the mouth Barcelona and PSG for no. PSG for echo from the past and the confidence neighbor. Barcelona confidence neighbor because if you've checked the Spanish La Liga in the last 10 years, it has been dominated by Barcelona. In fact, Real Madrid in the last 15 years into back to back in the Spanish La Liga. The Madrid fans have not even paid attention to that because of performance in the Champions League. Normally, a compensate the league. But Madrid in league back to back in the last 15 years. Barcelona here. It's Barca for almost a league in the area. And that is what is currently happening away England. Echo from the past. Over, I still have this confidence that Team friend Arsenal will win the Premier League.
Really?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, but start this season. I gave out certain factors. Now, Obekaya, I read this year. One of my first analysis I'm here and I said, Arsenal must face their demon, and that demon is how I'm performing in January and February. But I'm letting it down.
Okay.
But no interested, they won't win it. All they need to do is to psychologically put the house together. And thereby, when shame me on the Wolves game was the blame game. So, born the pictures in that the players started blaming each other. As a way they show we.
After I'm gonna say can drone air drone.
Maybe call Calafiori ho, maybe call Gabriel ho, maybe call David Villa ho.
Frustrated like.
So he declare body language.
Confucius said.
Now he Rudiger and Odegaard. Over na be a say on one starter, and that is what Arteta need to go to the dressing room and fix it. Over, I know people who have been at this stage before. It might look a ikakra. So when you be at napping, na nipa no eye oboni bi. Na after say nipa na eye oboni na wie no, e de akomatiaba. So when you be fufuro tena, na science ni start say show pe, now you must start show. That is what is happening to Arsenal. You man say nipa na tena edura numero be frɛ na e call waiting. Edidimu a no di jaw. So wo san wura mpratwe fufuro mi na sa frɛ ni obi fufuro no. Na e call waiting pe. Ebi kura na hwinim. But the fear of the told down on this so. I have a friend be over na nebusu no na yare bi wom kakra. And one a day at the ninuanu mienu bi koy. No fa unya signals of and your me says I yare na you must start the
pressure across
of easy. Sometimes you need to speak to him. Obekwa ko check so na hwinimo. But a hune atono I done so no of a movie nya sa signal say bia o na say una say titribia say o wa yesibi ye fa normal because ye ni sa hu ni bi e o ya bra be bon no a sa de ni bi atono no enya sipe over e ji se nyebu etimi twahia oh yen o call hospital kure so di na cho be call doctor so hwinim wo de na mfa omo line still he has the fear of the past. I believe Arsenal will put their house together over. Obekaya Rodri Eka Sembi in the past Arsenal be board draw Manchester City home and they were celebrating the draw and of course more weak mentality. This is the time that Arsenal must prove to everybody that only weak mentality. And over the first header the North London Derby. The next game you Chelsea. Good. And the other one, the final boss of this whole trial test for Arteta, that Carabao Cup final with Manchester City. No pay. Over Spurs is a stubborn side. You go $2 and so we check it $2. And they are watching say on short-term basis, they now can't fear say open coach by coach mount the new manager bounce power for Kahon. He nearly convinced most Juventus fans that he was the man. Last season, but he was starting on the Kai.
I don't know the bound board. Ubi a coach, players, no, for about Munya Bibi.
But he will be a energy be or deba. But the energy, one energy then lasted. Club said, we have not seen the energy lasted for 5 years. 30, I'm saying a 5-year cycle.
Okay.
ABC Jose Mourinho energy lasted for 2.5 years. Even Hansi Flick. There are people who believe that the second season of Hansi Flick won a case. Of also we show before Fra or our deal to me the chill. Eko and him not sad na be normal amount. Into motivate you be. So be a chawako kon bi pa mo afili. They be alko no bo akoko nkwan afi na ba be normal the amount.
Said the mo sheka dey.
Yes. Opo mo fambra every Friday. Ebe kakra Friday bi kro bakra na. Boys be treating as normal. No. But all the energy, all the spices. So be keep you active at a higher point for a long time. Obiane ne dey. And until Carrick in common. Yenya Manchester United fans ni be who say we should not judge Carrick based on the ONCC.
I'm trying to cry.
Because when the dust settle and they are more comfortable, how do you still push them to go the extra mile? What they're saying is more like justify. So United befa coach fufra or monitor head ya moye no. Sebe Carrick nimpa ono so monitor head ya woye na obetna whether obeka ho ana wonka ho. Ni nyina wo ho. Enti se settle na bia nipa no wanya ni tire didim. De na me Ghanaian coach ba ko din ko mo say ade ba ko e ta di omudi omabro pa ye start pre-season na play bi o we pra udi agro ba be ye pre-season na mo register no. O register ni wi o hu se season o ka ho a 2-3 matches after was Mikotoje no they akotana nchen. So people have that ability. Sana I go to the NT. He comes in with this new energy to spark and electrify things for you. But I don't think Arsenal will fall. The game will be tough. I see Arsenal scoring. My problem has to do with the game management of Arteta. And the see what Brentford game no. And the see what Wolves game no. As you who say, so show. No, of course, the ball ne tata na what tia. Asama am call for be cancer then one could in actually.
One manage game no.
But the issue is who players now one who the genetria. As against the fear of the past no. They start making elementary mistakes.
So that type.
So you must take the game to people and tear the person apart. I'm usual of a brofo. Na wie ni panisa ne foforo na osan ba no. Bon hu muso kra mben o ba no wedi kan jatu. Hey, Arsenal ne hu ne no na nya Arsenal ne new Arsenal we die. Wo hye wo agu kira gu sunsum. Arsenal will beat Spurs over the weekend. Difficult game by Arsenal 2-1 e wo komonum.
Okay.
City Newcastle. Over City Beshe.
8 p.m.
Oh, for Beshe. Pep Guardiola ya DB. I was at a point in the English Premier League. Now, Ellen Haaland no kuta about 50% of the Manchester City goals in the league. No, almost 50% because over here, Jeremy Doku your elite scorer in terms of goals. Savino ma was adie no. So what check obi se Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is not your traditional goal scorer.
Because say they are take first and quite na jay kakra.
Onim goals nation. Then you even look at Ryan Cherky. Cherky loves to entertain the fans. Once in a while betimi ama go. But Ryan Cherky so nyo obi a wo di nkoma betimi say Cherky ba be ye o. Be ma obe 20 goals bi ama the ateton. So that was the problem of Manchester City.
Omar Sukran started.
Yes, exactly. Omar Mamouche. Anom Kofano from Germany, Frankfurt, thinking say they are not on the Bible of Alvarez. Nti we share. Haaland share no so share. When to me anya sa ade no. Now, so I standing come na hear the history of the Premier League. At every particular point in time, most of the teams in the league no over ubenya about 2 scorers of a year mo. Even time Pep Guardiola be force now Manchester City no. Raheem Sterling had 15 goals. Leroy Sané had 10 goals. Within that season, now Kevin De Bruyne Obi Obenya the Oba Chelsea, Gabriel Jesus, so no so Maubi. So collectively, now double digits. Now City had about 4 players or more double digits in terms of goals.
10
kono. But no be anyone 20 13, but no much chafa anymore. City was lacking that. So Bekai the first season City J and Roberto Mancini. Sergio Kun Aguero was scoring. But don't forget Sir Carlos Tevez, though Oko strike Argentina. Oba back no. Oba Adi goes to it. Then City had Edin Dzeko and Mario Balotelli. Then there was Yaya Toure from the middle. No so share Edema Manchester City. Utimina double digits. Yaya Toure betime ma be 13. Into make a cowboy most the City goes near enough. When Manchester United wanted to win after so many City near 88 points, they went in for Robin Van Persie. And I'm not Rooney. So Van Persie was the top scorer. He had around 25 goals or so. But Rooney was around 18 goals. Sana Premier League in Ebono.
Liverpool na Salah Kobe 25-30. Yeah, money the people can
exactly. At a point, some of you need top scorer.
Yeah, Ebom cry. Remember that.
Where she? So ko Chelsea. Drogba she. Na Nelke she. Na Lampard she. At a point, Diego Costa sha. Na Hazard su shebi. That is how the Premier League yedeje. Leicester no. It was Jimmy Vardy and Riyad Mahrez. At least we need two be on me. And that was the problem of Manchester City this season. Because before, even Sabri Americans, Haaland was 22 goals. Semenyo and Pep Guardiola never solved that issue or not so supported.
Haaland na sha Semenyo
she. So whilst people are thinking, say, Semenyo about to slow down Haaland, a different thing Pep Guardiola. Haaland by default, and you'll be about a 2 players never marking. Yes, anyone.
Now we're not free.
Was shorted back. But that Guardiola who the presence of the other players for the second balls and for the loose balls in the penalty box. Because I will check you a bit safe for Foden. At a point, not Foden and SRD Manchester City. But also Janet Koi or like a consistency. And on a Semenyo Ababe. Whilst you pay attention to Haaland, Semenyo pounces on the second ball and put it at the back of the net. Why Semenyo goes now? Because I say goes now for Debbie. I say first now Ronaldo bought tapping. I'm say tapping now for. But the striker for Froha could you know born na a ball far poor anima. Ronaldo caught tapping. You ever bar for only panning drew because Ronaldo was excellent with movement. And it's how lose boss now Semenyo botumuno. Now what that. But Foden were not active in the box when needed. Jeremy Doku is not a player betting me account to and say ball penalty box no that wings so. And that is one major thing Pep Guardiola this season. A man as a bem when it comes to the Premier League.
But okay, Arsenal will be. Arsenal munya double no be.
Honda 7-1. Arsenal Honda come the Joe Carres more ban. But Arsenal nye issues with the attackers. Now very cheesy. Joe Carres. Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz on and off because of injuries. Trossard. So some kofu we come numbers na floor can come be different. Ediama a club FN Arsenal. So City will beat Newcastle. Don't forget that. Yes, Newcastle were one leg were Champions League because I'm going to share Carabao.
Can you still say I know more than say predictions?
Oh yeah, Beba. I'm going to share Carabao by 6 goals, but I still think say. Fatigue, were too quiet City in 2. So I think City will do the job. United, we the final Monday.
Okay.
Over Barcelona need to bounce back. We are thinking say, and you might cut down my Barca kakra. The Spanish La Liga need to go the last end. And come back where Barca over the weekend had to do it. The high line of Barcelona. But then Zaki can't be end 100% right. The high line is not the problem.
For Barca?
No, it's not.
But rather there
activities are the high line. And then a Barca for no ejaye. They are positioning, they are pressing, and the intensity. Klopp at a point. No boy high line kakra. Nenye deep to say Barca di. But the idea be by a friend counter pressing. And I'm very changing pressing.
Yes.
Na se born ye hwere we anim ho a. And nam see ye man nipa na ye ne bo ne kwan. E ma ne bo pa miensa. O de beto ye chi ama asema bentin. Enim hofo no. Any finfin hofo. That is where you had mechanical midfielders in Henderson, Fabinho and Jorginho Wijnaldum. Well, as midfielders because say omunim bobo.
Yeah.
But no way, Juma no person me mom.
Especially Fab.
All for monka miensa na we ni mo no. Na munye nsia. Na ndi mo na nipa na nkasa ne half no. Monje ball no ha.
Yes, man pressure ni mesi achiro.
Sanya ball ni mba achiro. Na mpo sa man timi anje a. Enam se matata nipa ni ntino. Sanya opeso o pass papa.
Onya ne sa.
On timi pass na se ba ba to achiro ho no. Na yes simple am achiro fo. If you have 100% control over the ball, Obefa Salah, Firmino, Fabinho, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Sadio Mane Muno. How about do the chiro for no? Say no 100% control over the ball. eba be ye bi abe 50-50 tie no be easily for Van Dijk to win back possession. It's why Barcelona for now that intensity and pressing as against position, because position here say you lose to ball na mama ke oh ba me no na eba nti say omino say yem ko wings left wing ni famba right wing
no nya ho de umrika no nya de
ubedru on na me no na eba enti wo nya free me bot tapping no.
Okay.
Against Levante the Barca for ni besi form over.
Okay.
E wo fie there I think so besi form na ometimi aye adwuma no. Madrid de bone. Madrid de odds no was kakra over. Madrid no Osasuna or Pamplona. Over Madrid besi form. Madrid have this confidence. And Abelura no yen no match no so za consider am match more things how like an elite game. Oh, champions.
Is it elite no?
Over elite no.
Ebi o La Liga no mo bebre sa.
Oh, La Liga.
First na nka benya Sevilla,
La Liga
Valencia bi o
mo
mo
ye. But Champions League. Oh. Atletico Madrid say a match.
Oh yeah, no there. Definitely won't mean you.
Omni omo be yama peso. Barcelona a match. What about Champions League? Obo PSG bi. Obo Bayern Munich, obo Manchester City bi. These are the matches that we are waiting for. Over against Osasuna. Abelora ne ya element of Zidane. Oh, say Zidane buy and see Zidane in more tactics. But no show. Tina man for Zidane use black magic ne lack. That of our test answer me be. Because as I say them who the oye. And so no show. The reason is that the boys were willing to die for him. And they say Chouameni, Valverde, Camavinga no bono. And Madrid balance in the middle. Jude Bellingham prano a blessing in disguise because Jude Bellingham moma say uncle for no bomienu na the Jude ka ho no asa boss front three na almost aya akwadjoro no aka ho
Mbappe, Vini,
yes Ebia Rodrigo, Master Antoine, Brahim Diaz. They don't add much to defending. And to Jude Bellingham prano Ada Gula dey otimi bench no because ono osusu oba. So it gives him the chance to play this mechanical midfield. Why Valverde, Chouameni, Camavinga. Also, almost say Modric, Toni Kroos. Almost say Liverpool midfield na me boy no. Fabinho, Henderson, Wijnaldum. Check it. Ode show mu din pa. What to be fast boy seem compared Toni Kroos no Modric. Bonana Kroos ne Modric bon. Unva Valverde, Chouameni, Camavinga and compare. But betimi do ba compare that Liverpool midfield na kwaje Champions League. Tie no na coach na ye. Tie ni mo for say ball na. San finfin for na eje ball na ma no. They will win Madrid and Barcelona too. Into this weekend over. City will win. I see Chelsea winning over the weekend. Chelsea match near over Messi form. And the matches near ko.
Chelsea Burnley.
Yeah, Chelsea home. Chelsea will win. City will win against Newcastle. People should be cautious with Atletico Madrid game, no? Because Atletico Madrid has a Champions League game.
Obo Espanyol.
But still be cautious.
Okay.
Atletico Madrid a team back come and letting go for down this season. So with the Champions League at the back of their mind, you should manage how you are trusting them.
Okay.
Madrid will win. PSG beshe. Over Bayern Munich both. I see Bayern Munich also winning this game. Aston Villa win or draw in their encounter. I'm also bought this afternoon. I'm quite a early kickoff. Mom win or draw. Vade Zak ba. My year you do a hasi.
Mate.
Let me
hear go me say Sir Obed. Kofi Zakito.
Tino.
Yes.
Sir, yeah, fine.
Radiadum. Atari we dey move new.
Oh. Dem say na
any da ho.
So minia ba no silence one ra. So na muni gidi.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm saying
oh, investigation.
Okay. So soon.
Well,
see a trade. I
me discover them. Say me no CSI no man. Me call me peja e na se. You stick be say tariase. As a mama dwan ko.
Sticker no hwa
na free baby.
Yeah, so
China for never say made in China, finished in Italy. All our product. China for but it was finished in Italy.
Only be.
I make
made in somewhere, branded and polished by Equiatus.
Oh yeah, Equiatus. I'm sure. Come on. Tino. Yeah, need kakrebi na yamrefi na yamehwe de ekoso fie. Italy na on common so tam if na echedima nkofo warning on Atletico Madrid no. One Liga warning they say call pounds Italy. Juventus enukumu ebo. Inter Milan Lecce. Na sa two teams na Omuda from say team in the first leg of the Champions League. Omuhia reaction. Omu games now be born mentino. Kwa you're very careful. Juve no komu and airball. Natino Juventus ekolusu 5-2 to Galatasaray our Champions League in the moon. Eti emasa game we dynamics and SSR. Juve have a
Juve say be komu.
Yeah, komu esho mu 2-1 in the first leg. Now omo boy and first round omo now chino the danger sa game we ye twama etiefo ne say Juventus at the form say team because Galatasaray esho mu 5-2 first leg of the Champions League playoff. So there is a possibility say Luciano Spalletti betimi aye changes kakra send be ya omodi ahonde ni na
game no.
They were not bad against Gala. The only problem is that red card no moji no and as a dynamics of the game no. But for that red card na me how Gala was going to beat Juventus. Red card never yana it's the dynamics of the game. Then Gala took advantage. One sign of a good team is say Uyonko for Yaomuno. You also take advantage of that problem and all the punishment.
So it's a boxing.
Yes.
Obi born a cat about
person. It who say Juve record now no say there be yem pion kwechire yem attack obomo. So they attacked Juventus and had their
that's how coach so Juve coach then also here.
Who say
ne sab na mo na na player no from no
no I think say Spalletti so amwa. Who say player be record no ba mo second half. Na Cambiaso started as a left back. Then Cambiaso had a yellow card on the 14th minute. But you know, or the Boyama able first half. Now he was, if not the best Juventus player, but second best Juve player on the pitch in the first half. Spalletti thought say yellow card now wajano. ABI he is at risk of receiving another yellow card. I know he need free mode Cabra. Eba game no mu ono so baya oba ya roji first yellow card anche bi ask yellow card no ajire card ono ba mu second half no the ono start here no pa oji yellow card on the 14th minute no obo first half ni wie there was no risk of a red card and of say there be say the game na ekọ no ansha na wajire card me nyini free na me fa the ono fresh emblem the fresh na ba ono ba yellow card mi na ajire card
sana ko Akoya destroy everything.
Destroy everything. Anti sign akoya with Juventus.
So I say coach
Bibia. And ekoha against Como are a very stubborn size. And so far Edmana Fabregas at Como no. They are so ni yipa. Now they are 6 with 42 points. And they are still in among an European sport one na omuhwe nim say ometimi abo and they are also in the cup semi-final. Now no mushe Napoli amakopi semi-final of the Coppa Italia. So they are not a side that with me I can say we the enya but last time we saw them against AC Milan, away game against Milan 1-1. Now and then based on Tino Juve Enibrabre said they want to overturn the first leg scoreline against Galatasaray, you know, and the potential of them resting some players, you know. Tino, Mihuni say, and maybe another Juve entimi answer Kumu. Yanko for 1-1 drop game be with Juve and Bubuko from Kumu based on how Juve Eddie Enibre Ebukako attack sa game na Mukako ball against Bubuko from Galatasaray next week or Tino Inter so quality. We in Kenya any difficult game because Inter form now more in their last recent games no more in the Italian Serie A no. Omako more than 15 or 16 games are obiantimi ensure. The last time they lost in the Italian Serie A na Bubo kwa Tino your form more in AC Milan and na show mo nti echireo how strong they have been recently in the Italian Serie A. But you know, almost also Boroglit Eshe almost 3-1. You know, Boroglit Eshe Inter 3-1 in the first leg of Amonso Champions League no boy, you know. So Inter Milan want to react. And already know Inter Milan are without some players. Inti ye obianti ni Nicola Barella were out with yellow cards. Hakan Chahonoglu.
And now for Lecce game and Champions League.
Lecce game, no.
Okay.
Out, yellow cards. Dumfries out. Lautaro Martinez out.
Yes,
already no. This key Omunya starters are out of the game. And I'm doing Kugu in the first leg. They want to get these players, but the good news is that Hakan and Barella they are fit to play in the Champions League. Where the yellow card or Mumbo, it changed the dynamics of Inter team, you know. Lecce, but you know, I think that whatever team that Inter Milan will present, because there is a possibility, and they'll share Mian Suma, Bastoni, De Vrij, Bisek as a three back, Luis Enrique, Fratesi, Zelensky, Sosic, Di Marco, Boni, and Thuram. These are the potential first 11er. Interbe Paradi against Lecce. Tino, this team is as strong as any other team. I bet me, I hope say on a very good day, Biano, they should be good enough to get a 2-1 win away at Lecce. And so, maybe I bet me, I conquer and so. Atalanta Babo Napoli this week. Atalanta and Sotino. According to Kugu. Meaning what is strong with the Italian teams, you know, I feel in the Champions League, especially. Already, it's a Napoli film that. And take Atalanta, Juve, and Inter. And Tino Omuhina lost their first leg because Atalanta and so Ekodin Kugu, our Dortmund. Omuhina away. Atalanta went away. Juventus Galatasaray, and Inter so Bodo Glimt. So they are all coming to play the return leg at home. 2-0 against Dortmund. You hope say Atalanta bet me and me when you know on my at this score line. No. Now Omonso Akomani. Inter, for example, I have a belief that scoring 2 goals to push the game to extra time and your money against Bodo Glimt. There's still chance or room for some of them to qualify to the knockout stage, you know. Napoli against Atalanta. One game last season, I remember when Napoli any abraso or Pelegard, you know, show me 3-2. Omukumo. Bergamo revenue of attraction. Now, Tino, Napoli is all their own problems in terms of injuries and all the things that they are going through. It's Nanuya Lukaku Ashasia all back. But still, our coach trust Hoyland because he thinks that Lukaku and ready so bet me a starting game. David Neres is still not back. Kevin De Bruyne still not back. Dylan Lorenzo still not back. And the Napoli team have their own issues. Now, Tino, I feel since Napoli started any other problems, you know. Omuko away Biana, especially against the big teams in Biana, a problem at the Napoli. Atalanta, you know, we want to rest players for almost Champions League games now. About against Dortmund, no. Tino, as much as Napoli are not so convincing recently, so as I think say Atlanta and so will be a bit cautious because of Champions League game now on by Bono. Antonio Conte is showing some big teams, away on Saturday too convincing. You can't bet on him to go and win in a big game on the road. It's Nyame Adoma Ochena Tino Yanko for a scoring draw 1-1, 2-2 between Atalanta and Napoli, and so it me I possible and so on. No, Obera Kabe about the Spanish La Liga. I also want to believe Barca will beat Levante. The Omuko last week against Girona, no, they have to bounce back and make amends. And see, I want to trust Barcelona to score 2 or 3 goals, so 2 or 3 or 4. Levante, are not going to Camp Nou at the right time. Omwa the league now because Omonada 19th into the only team Levante I had the Arsenal few they have 18 points. Oma concede 41 goals. Tino over league na Ebola league a few year. Team our concede most goals at Levante. Oma concede 41 goals and the most by any other team in the Spanish La Liga. Tino and Nema o feel for them going to Camp Nou, especially with the problems that Barcelona face and the defeat against Girona. No, Tino, they are in trouble because Barca want to bounce back and get the season going by winning that game. And Tino, Yanko for Barca to score 2, 3 or 4 goals. It was a game against Levante and so on. Real Madrid are going to Osasuna today. Now, advantage Madrid. Obiabo 24 games, Madrid are first with 60 points and a Barca 58 points. Tino, what do you want to do? You hope, say, you continue winning your games because now an advantage Real Madrid. Win your games and you've won the Spanish La Liga. And side games includes you Madrid and Barcelona. But they don't many Osasuna. Tino, Osasuna have been very, very stubborn recently against Madrid. Last season, Madrid able 1-1. Yes, that people will argue say my record now should Bellingham enya last season no. And I'm bomb because I know Oji record. Na Madrid LED Osasuna by 1-0. Then Bellingham got a record and Osasuna take out to the penalty man 1-1. That confidence is there. This season, even though they are not playing very well, but they are not also bad because they are 10th on the league log. One game that it will be extremely difficult. And don't forget, Madrid have also a Champions League game to play. The return leg against Benfica. So they would like to finish the job as soon as possible, as early as they can. They will give the likes of Vinny Jr., the likes of Mbappe, and all those players enough rest that Shia, Bobo from Benfica, it was our return leg number bono. Tino, Nyamana Abalu, not from football, on the fair. And yes, I give now. No matter coach we about Munya dear friends, that must almost more of a stars. At that point, I was a star. No, oh yeah, at this room could be. Yeah, and remember Madrid, a more winning game. That has been their tradition. Sano Mabombono for all this one, and no one Sasaden will continue. You don't see that beautiful football from Abalua, but they are doing the most important thing. And one say they are winning. It's young for Madrid to win by 2-1 against Osasuna. It was a game. Tino, Premier League there. Do the stretch end. Now Arsenal for now. 12 matches.
12 matches, yes.
12 matches. I'm about 27, right? Sure. About 27 matches. Yes. Until 26. And Arsenal about 27 because I'm born because of our cup final. So weekend no. And mama until 26 games. 26 I say I got 12 matches to go.
Sure.
But more Arsenal they are called more 11 to go. So when I could be there 12 to go. Tino, Arsenal about Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal really their last 3 visits at Savino no could be almost sure. Tino, Arsenal was some incredible record in the Northland, like London derbies, not North London derbies.
Incredible.
Yes, only 1 defeat in their last 24 London derbies.
Wow.
Yeah, but the London Derby recently they are very strong. Only 1 defeat in their last 24. And I'm winning the last 3 also at the Tottenham Stadium. So they are very strong there. But the game way Dynamics say yes, Ugo Tido. Yes, the last days at Juvenile. But you know the new manager bounce hana. It's a new man. The first game of Obo. And I thought you for also my own said the last against Man City. Before Newcastle, the last game before Newcastle game, how strongly against Man City game 2-2. They want to bounce back. They want to show that resilience. They want to fight for the new manager. How things are going now, Tino, and game with dynamics SSR. So new manager, players want to play for him. Justify why you should play.
Yeah.
So the dynamics of game. You will see a lot of energy new from Sabu from Tottenham when they are playing Arsenal. Arsenal problem they say what is strong with them. Anytime I'm taking lead Biana, they'll sit back and invite the opponent to come at them. That is Arsenal problem. They start very well, but sometimes how to end has always been the problem. Tino, so we remember, I want to trust Arsenal to win by 1-0.
Sure.
But nobody should also take away the fact that match made me in a draw, depending on how Tottenham their mentality. So, win. As I said, I'll go for 1-0 win for Arsenal, but me sure betting to get a 1-1 draw, and no more 60% chance of drawn game. And I'm at 40% and win no. I'm Arsenal. Say bet me see was a game now because and so on. City be Newcastle for no. City for no ball. Meaning
on performance cry say asa tie kokora.
Omo ye gidi City bia na City banya na City dey am ko. Afi we City a show mo twice at so. Even though Newcastle share City in the first round.
First round.
So almost City 2-1 our league in them. But after that, City acquire 2-0 in the cup game, and I'm 3-1 Etihad. Now they are going back to Etihad. Tino, and yeah, Newcastle beat me acquire 3 since a Pep about Tino. They've lost every game. Tino, since Pep take you over as head coach. Our City. Newcastle have lost every single game they've played at the Etihad.
Wow.
Two, they have lost every single game. Last season, season I'm 3-1 in the cup game. Last season, I'm 4-0, 2-0, 1-0, just say 5-0, 5-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 6-1, 5-0. It's a loser stage where Eden at the Man Newcastle at the Etihad under Pep Guardiola. Tino, you go for 3-1 win. Any you they can't prevent Newcastle from scoring, but they will win and score more goals. And you go for 3-1 win for Bobo for Man City and so against Newcastle United and so on. I want to trust Chelsea beat Burnley. Burnley, yes, Omaha to be a Ometa Sunday last week Omokoyere Crystal Palace 3-2. But Tino, yes, Omokoyere Liverpool number 1-1 ever Anfield. So Omanya 2-2 be draw against Man United. But I want to trust this Chelsea team. Say they will get a 2-1 win over Burnley and so on. Say Liverpool watching against Nottingham Forest. So almost new manager bounce.
Yeah.
Akwano ko share Fenerbahce 3 Pereira no. Ko share Fenerbahce 3.
Yeah, sure.
Nti uzo wenke coach ba ko na anka vim ho
pa so mo de wadi ani se prefer
but sa new manager bounce na Pereira no the eba
nim de odi ba on board.
Yes, and be ha Liverpool yikakra o na be share mu ewo 3 bi no
o ma ha pa
say last season so share mu and ma 40 odin sa no sa de nya easy sa last season share mu 1-0
mo ha pa
and I first one share mu 3-0 a match papa and also move home Tino but still no Yanko for Liverpool draw.
Okay.
So Yanko for Liverpool draw. Yanko for draw or sa game. Man United about Monday. You better discuss Monday. Yambrefina.
Yes. Meda say Kofi Zakito. What the average 97 on the dot. Na me enka wo say omo kom nyina na danger no so kom. Oye call no asore no de bia ka ho. No aye call no. It's all about Blasters 3 friendly games aye wono. Local place ben nya akonya no akwado bi si na the politics bi ni ya na we piano masa nya politics by born na wo ba otira anya ya e be piano firi ho do bi a hye ho nti ye ba na be ka eno ho ansem no se danger aye ho adwuma besa atosoma me na menwi na ye tisimu ane ye ma ye chi ebiem na me enko Rich Condos Hotel ene eye Edward Jemfi do now for a celebrity or boy Juma papa one of the hard working guys our Rich Condos. My man Enka will say your supervisor we know a conference manager Isaac Alimiyao on also do not for Anas was see any bre near Enka near Edward Jemfi aka celebrity say everybody will shout na said wa bofite wa kuma munye fita na dwumadena kan ho na kan dwumafo nkan nyina ho na mommo Emma Rich Condos nyama nyina enye kama. So it's your day, enjoy your day. Edward Jemfi aka celebrity Rich Condos Hotel supervisor yede asi yamrai na Kofi Witi wa ye course no more danger
over
afena yemra sam no so na ewia ya hwe league no e de egu na yewram wo enezogu nso nsam ne kakra.
Okay eja amon fund dia ko e de aba.
Yes
omo land kama
ti de bi kura egu e wo be do hwe ba ko a ye de be di we so honkomo
yeah only says Zakito land no person or come into Kwabati na my madwin say
so what di nkofo so di moni a so wo ka no
it me see the eyes on so hunu say e beti me sin say yeso ye be ko edi nkunim dia
no ohwehwe
it me see once omo ahye ye le de de obeka bia no ye nka hwe
da bi woni hwe ka
yeso ye ko ba na say itimi nya nkunim dia na yeso dia beka de yeso pese ye ka nti no it me see but on say ye ni able set up for no e o say yitimi ebowram nti no na ya na offer futu obi aba we answer na me ye no me ba be ka futu no but senia oye no senia be ya nsan ko ye chi no o say Liverpool supporters premium platform no so say o ho no mo ye nuaba ekua free ye o Liverpool supporters premium we strong Liverpoolian pa ene na woda
o nka na kumase se frafra
ekua mi so wo kumase
okay
ekua mi so wo kumase me bia me di nkomo no I think so maybe some
ekua free
ene ye ekua awoda
okay
enti ye man special Liverpool birthday special Liverpool birthday
kama
enti ochina no boys no club ne boys no slot ne boys no
mo
slot Nottingham ema ekua na ekua birthday no enwie peye ti ochina wo fi asore ba won se match no so wani mu kakam se best 2-1 or say 2 pm mo ba bi ti opon so no betra fi no onya ne fufu bi a na Liverpool bogum ma na odi fufu na aye ne de na ne birthday no ewie peye nti ekua special happy birthday from the Liverpool supporters premium platform members na won so nyina ye je obi anam na ye de fa dwumadi so na ye de ama wo nyame entonko omo hoden na omo nyini nche ni sika a wo de bitimi e de abobra na ye ende offer ye wie
yanko
na afutu obi aba na minua solo ni Zach wa hey ekire din so mra US ambassador a wo Ghana ha etu Ghana fo a ompese omko America ekota Blasters echi se osere wo mo aha visa ndo de be ma na wo kwa Blasters bra o si don't overstay your visa
ba o kan de bizu kan ho ahye se ba mako yi ho no wo se di o maye kwane mo fa so dadaada obi ade kono no a no mu nye se ya nya konye ko wake up nti o ba na e be ba for ko street se o se ye no ye 50 ayi kra no a no be ye aha no wie no de no so
say
na no na me so manya akwanya bi o mbo hu say o ba dai ni ba bibini wo ye na ne so ye fa ba dwene
ya ne say
o mo de ha mo de no no
mo de ne say
da bi etimi nya ne dia no no
mo ma e
bi kom na wo e no say obema wo bi sare ma wo de akọ na mum no wo sere wa wo de wo kọ a Blasters fi mu a omo be fie no na wo de o machi no wo ba so ko ja Blasters ti Blasters ba so be be ja no no ba we ti mo me ka
danger so mfa ma ye be ba ye so ye be ba
yati mo me ka say yati
here ne so
ye be ba ye ma na assurance say be ba
yes zaka so mfa ma
me pese ye nyina ye ma na assurance say be ba
o se ye be ba
na o be de ko bi adwene ma no
ye nyina ye jere obi ana
se be ba
ye nyina mi jira so la na
adwuma yi si en fi ye jai
ye ba be adwuma
ye jai
to de here say o ma ganta mai
ya adwuma ni ye jai
ye ba be adwuma
no
yes
na ye jai ho na be ye
wa na be yampa
ye nya nto ho ye ba be adwuma enti ye sare bo ye pese akota Blaster echi so
manu nsuru kura
on de on fama ye ye nua no ma be nyina on fama wo mu
yes
obi obi bia on fama no ye nyina ye beba
yes
ye beba mo nsuru Ghana for do kwa America ho da ntia kwa ko kan ho yeso ye tena ha ya bo ha de no to de ba on fama ye asa mpato se asem ye ni obi
o da bra shiri din
mo ko kan kire no mami
so okay okra with you
ye beba na asem ya na asem ko eno anu no eti wafa information ya pekene say another coach edine CV abre kotokofo na
ono de nanka darada de bi na mo baka kan
dabi say
nazi to nkwa kwa na coaches bi de ya
enu de enu gu ho enu ko secretariat akọ
we fresh na latest
we latest ana se obedi man se yesi o efensen
o na oka
am so coach o red buda
oi we ne ayi hwan ntrimudu
na o sa kwenko ya ko say Ten Hag ana me bua oh mo so mo ni ye me
mo Facebook mo ana mo beka
dem ko ya ko say Ten Hag
say Rooney nsu kakra wo o he na nim tedwa no na mo zoom ya de na say ya no
visa wonye o visa wonye akra papa o
visa na pebika ho na ye
visa da we no akofa dia be woni we won say Ten Hag
o san kakra wo na visa pesa tag to one year because because kofoko to konia de kan na kobran to mensa utumfo gi ahento ahe na mensa wotie wo hwe
wotie chana na pia o
je ba se oposo de toto hu no hwe se aha ti ayi ni tag
mi
ba kun tumo du chewe o whatever that petrol
I said like mum no say
this I did mama said like and also Ten Hag that Rooney aka ho for maybe to Rooney we dey fari nyina kabola patos nye hwade did na see danger
eti ofa onu so nyankofo mo pushima no say he should be considered na omo pushi ni nyina no say o mate se kotoko pese next season aircon no omo ye project bi a project where Kotoko in the next years ahead no Kotoko will be falling more on their youth side
for yibirum de from raba
e be shem na youth side na be breeding grounds omo de be breed players e dey senior side no at the same time no youth side no be breeding grounds to feed the other clubs Ghana hanomo so the youth side no be breeding grounds even on be say players be free mu according to the international market enti Kotoko coach obetimi connect the youth side no to the senior side no say baby no head coach no e wo mu na ko youth team no omu training no omu matches
community omu head
to no at sport player bi no ka say we mu pro team no senior for me training kakran hade no be training no wasako ebi wo mo abe se bia cup matches ni bi ni amana be bi kakra ebi wo mo abe se bia Premier League match bi ne bia obobo 90 minutes 5 minutes 10 minutes 15 minutes bi na ni nyina no coach ne de hwe ne say the in fear dan nim bi mu no sɛ wɔ player bi na hyɛ baabi dina yɛ biribi a yɛfa saa player no ɛyɛ yi ana
ɛno mu kora na no ina smacha so mu bɛwura senior team so mutumi hu bi so bi
ɔna mekan enti ɛno mu na no wobɛsɛ bi wɔ hɔ no na yɛgyagya bi no mu ma mo kɔ bi a team bi na ɛso kɔda bi a ka yɛhwɛ wa ka senior team no but wonya utam no wonya nyɛyi te bi akɔbɔfo akɔbi ebi akɔbi United bi ebi Arsenal bi ebi wɔ hɔ nso so abɛsɛ agent bi sport no junior side hɔ na obi a wɔbɛka nyɛ sɛ metimi de na fa ha ma mo na ya ebi a ayɛ sei na ɛnam sɛ wei no ɔyɛ adwuma ma Red Bull na Red Bull nso so on sɛ ɛwɔ a lot of link ɛwɔ outside
ya na bɔ ne din na
ɔno ani
ya hwɛ din ma
ɔno ani nti no ama asɛ ɔmo a
yɛma kɔtɔkɔ ne ha so meyɛ kɛse no kyɛ sɛ coach kora wɔ hɔ a ɔmu nya na adwuma kora na nkɔfoɔ prɛ adwuma no
ɔhu ayi Sly Kinafama ɔse baafo this one is Ten Hag Pro Mass and Siandai Anes kɔtɔkɔ coach a ɔnya mɛyɛ adwuma no ɔhu de sɛm a
bisa ya jumala ba mi ka bo moy wa be ma we je ni ma ma sa e di fa go gu headings
eti ya fellow Petros Gorin
okay
and Petros Green okay you know Zach your body saying
bisa fa gu ase ma me wa ni nyina me hia why
so eti odo no so no enti information ya pekene say omo pushi no are telling koto company for no visa
okay ye running film
running count
into between
Siandai and Ten Hag or of a team move back
quality mode what is that hey as I tell you as
do the count and
oh that say be a junior woman aso injury table party so koto fana bia enyama bo tiri mu
eti omo mu push no asem mo ka che koto company for no say sa project na mo pesa mo ye dia o say ya beka wa say next season there will be a board in place you know 5 years now omo de ahwe kotoko enti say if that is the project and this is your coach nti all her senior side na ebo atene no ma no na was also a link the youth side with kotoko particularly the project say say kotoko ebitim be conveyor belt and I say a year omo de be kran because next season you know omo mo ho se ya em so mo league no mo na edikan wo ho no sa league na youth side na ebo no sem so mo top and omo so mo ye omo bom
okay
omo bom modern wo ho no mo next season omo be kwakọ yes scout na penkra bi kra be ka more idea ni say e bi betimi mbehu bi akọ international market no bia no bi nam South Africa no bi nam ha de bi no kwa brochire no sa no ni nyina na enu ka de kakaka ebe kotoko enu sa no kotoko hu kese ba ko a otimi koton de ni be shetim ni mu no de ayi ni enti Petros so offer ono so ni CV akotoko secretariat information
so no ade nkonyo se pe o parankofo na epushi no
ono so pe ope ope se kwasiada no not ni fie ho yarefa no agigya da ne so fam
wo hwe
e no hwe kotoko ne house ni to hu se ne bibia sitie e na won se kwasiada no so kwasiada no so fa the good thing is that se wo pese wo kotoko adwuma kwasiada no ka bibi kire wo se wo tutu no ma ya this is the crowd you be getting all the time
okay
so entino with this no e ma wa assurance say oba obetimi ayi bibi and you see no kotoko no de kotoko hia ye numbers na no omunya no
numbers no na almost players you hu nipa na de bia ndi anu de sa de the players no munya ye o so kofo kikasa mum ko se de mum panim fo si ye adwuma ma do ba be gusa bi den na sabre no mu de so bibia o
over say we
na sasa na du machia na
say sasa ye mo hu pa ye ni nyi we
okay na pa ye no de bi mo ko bonzo mo no nka ho
ene ye kai o mo so mo hwe no so mo nka so enti no Petros so
okay
ne dia aba
ya yo official we de ko
ko de odeko
okay
ko de akoto mama akoto nsaka
timan okay timan de ye be hwe e ko check wa hwe
ye be hwe say akoto mbe de afa ho say bia ono so o be consider na o say ya clear
say ko mo say players no in discipline no mo da na di wo mo fi ho no diri ba bia wo hia bu ya na wa hwe niema
ya clear say the obe coach kotoko next season no do need di kan Chise kotoko hwe mu na bro no mo nya nia.
So mo sika sam so ka ho.
Se ni nyina ka ho. So apart from say CV no, say rich no. A meet kotoko standard no. Say ubotom no so meet kotoko botom.
Okay.
O say omo mo di Brazil ni by na se obedi ka say. Omo de na bade but Brazil ni botom no. Mo du se kotoko botom no.
Okay.
So aha nti botom no
so mo consider we nyina.
So nti ni nyina
no. We dey obi oba na anya hu bebre sa bia na mo se ni gire kra yi de.
O Ghana ni ba che say. Em say obo na ben kwan ya de ade
nyina. Obo ka che so yentra ha na ha ya e dim na.
Ofa ayi abo kakra, odi bia be ka ho.
Okay.
Aha, odi bia be ka ho. Visa ya fa send me na me kan wa me so me kan wi. Odi bia ka ho. Nti no me so obo so kakra.
Petros Grand, Dutch football coach. Recently, Koya Juma as head coach position for Ghana club.
David, don't can also coach.
David,
of the can also coach.
Applying the Bishop Mr. for applying for a head coach.
Okay, apply. Oh, okay. The man who apply no. Said I was watching my about you. He qualification. Dutch football coach who has recently made headlines for applying for the. Okay. And no one.
Yeah.
Into a pay you man. Now for no current status and career
license, highest coaching certificate. Experiencing here in Ghana football. Previously, Wakoya Juma was the technical director. Wafa. CEO, head coach, West African football.
Hey, no technical director. Wafa. Or say CEO, no say head coach.
Find it's a framework in a tour. Not account.
I don't want to play quadruple triple boom. Technical director number 1, CEO number 2, and a head coach number 3.
At different times.
Yeah, what they are saying is
previously no be Juma as Wafa as technical director, as CEO and as coach. I'm not sure say at the same time no or occupy because I need to say Wafa na I don't feel anything.
So,
a couple of patrons.
Would there be Madam for they've there to play some rules for some time and until fast I mean sending Muma at a go. Maybe the
some scouting. We did administrative and technical aspect in Omoka once a year. CEO, that's why I head of administration. Technical director, head of the technical department.
So, for example,
and as the coach,
technical director is at the point Papa.
So, according to 2010, no, your coach, no. 2010, coach, technical director, and in 2013, Okoye, I can say CEO.
No. Hey, now coach, jump straight to CEO. You. Obana so so gina na pinka ejuma na ya ne kwende.
Oh, David, wafa nkona akotoko. Wafa dey different.
Okay. Anyway.
What's the name ako?
Akoto ho no. Akoto ho a is under consideration. Ba we mu nyina no. Ese se oboto no miti kotoko boto.
Wo kotoko na ohia no ntu. Okay, so on na pay ejuma no. Se se on mum na.
Do be ka no.
Ntiampa.
So do be ka se wo beje no. Kotoko hwe na se obetumi a na afi no yamudi no magusani ani enti Petros enzo so dia betom dendenden a if me gidi se efi Monday e kono ti se de ko so omo kotoko wanchi enti omo kokko nyanyame ya wado no ba fie yie na pressure no kofom kakra na afi omo fie ase didi sa nkomo werum na because omo be so omo dia kopim se season no e be ko na wie no na omo zero in on at least 1 2 3 be so that they can take a decision to pre-season time no ebe so na esa coach na ebe fatim no dia kwa the pre-season.
Mr. Francis Appiah also to his best of knowledge, I think we should get a new coach to tax him to finish us in the top 4 and also go for the so be mamena unsteady players not season over here.
Ofa say omo fa coach kura
coach wa basisi
say omo fa mpo a assuming say omo fa coach kura say dey say ye ne asomesi akasa na onna waja tum say nesi obey kotoku coach e bia na obe stay behind na wa hwe team no by road here ti say mu ye din ya ye enye ye mfa ne say Prince Owusu amfa Hamza amfa then probably somebody will have to step in nebia sa coach no na say ye kakra say bia because he say you know Kotoko almost has conceded the say season, you know. I say league ni jenu mu ayen. Even though mathematically Kotoko chance, but difficult. And he say edu baby na Kotoko eja league ni say enkwa. Concentration no be okay, you dey more survival e bia empeto for bi nche baby kakra na ye hwe ye wia then ya pe coach. And ye season na no, they will know say asumesi na ba be coach. Wa steady team no na announce no wa fa team no na kakra so odehye mu de ase yi film no na ya ni nyina yakọ pre-season na fe season no atake off na Kotoko kwaro
yankwa nim
ofa mami fa we ntwamu na million mo ha de ye nka ne bebre edura Kotoko supporters ni bi no ko akoto ho kosra no na omo mission ye titititia
mo de mo kwa na to ko from body asem pe ni bia
fantasy ntina masesa no go earlier on me ka say obo we na as of ndusu me pese is here no obi abegima no si bone na ensem ye ntintia titititia ko bisa jefefo no say he be jawni status ne san
okay
enti enra ye highway show na no be 5 mo no e na koto so e de pen we no chogu krata so we na osan kogu computer so na or they send the email at the Kotoko has asked the Ghana Football Association to come clear on the status of Hibejew.
Are they getting the picture?
Because omuye area suspicious. Adentia.
No one so muni anum so mudi aba na. Say
omuye is enya official letter for Salim.
Okay. Has usuni de okay.
Has enya official letter for Agbeshi.
Say ayi de oya number 1 dada nya say dem.
Say aside the team no. Ntono no nya fe ne yesa be frɛ no. Ono we part of the team.
Okay.
Yeah, can omo ye from do ma be ka team no.
Ade we na on records mo hwɛ mam say bi asi pen say afa two goalkeepers from one club bi
Kotoko de omo nya. Baby kra.
Okay.
There was a time na Odumne Antonio Sekojo nyina Black Stars.
Okay.
Yeah, CSC. I think has a full crowd put the BSC. Simon Adoni Obiasa no money na so Black Stars. Ghana had the test.
Yeah.
Any news.
Okay.
Yeah, any news. Enti no CCA you know. The Hakotoko for ne say. Empelifo no I requested the administration secretariat for no. I requested for Hebrew passport. Eko ama passport no eko. For
that was last week Wednesday.
Sometime last week, yes. Omusaka. But
yes, you will league aye boni yen hye.
Any what you say?
Because you who someone saka yen no.
Obeko bia. Yes, you who you planning.
Yes.
Any bibia. Yeah, can. You bet no Kotoko. And now e bia no say no no mboko mboa. Ombesimako.
Sabe kwa somo. Okay, so go me Sunday. Ti bia na ya.
Ombesimako wenchi. Bia mboko tetetima ho ba bi kakra. Na bia my boys ewure mako eni ade enti obekọ okọbọ ne ball se ne nadwum kura anya ne kesene se ne wo cycle no kura no a obetima prepare no obetima challenge no kura se masa all eyes are on you you know ho na mbie blasters kwan no emiemu ye ma wo no ni nyina no Kotoko you have to know se bidia ma for ho mu de Kotoko has a ho mu de a ade na Kotoko de they have been kept in the dark.
Ano mto mu kakra so eno so nye pressure bi no mo de
that be what for now
the story is Kotoko making official the amagf for say press ehunu Ibejawo
ni status
yes on blaster collar
mo ma ye hunu say
that is the news
the passport na magi bi visa na pesa mo jima no na na yesu they prepare na adwen na
say the is a technical director bi so ye ranti bi Belgium munyi we free ho na mo fa nko my ne sanso a ni nyina Kotoko
na wo fa sa de Ibeja de ibetimi de asema ba
sa ade
agency bi enso ye Hubert ho adwuma
on akontu
on
they said the order that
na sa agency no omo so ɛyɛ adwuma de Ghana Football Association panyin paa bi agency ne panyipa no kwa kɔbankrom sɛ yɛmpushi Hubert nkɔ na yɛn nyinaa ha no kakra fiafiaw
fiafia no de
oh na fa so what asie na
ko bi wit fiafia
oh na fa so what asie
unya ko sera ba kwa bi na wu ya fiafia nkroma na masia
ah ofa jai
die ko ni ayo no fiafia
what asie eti ofa eno so ama twitwitwa aba ho
okay
but technical team member no ono so a very influential no ono so belong to an agency in Belgium ono so the players pa omo kra na tapu some African players be their kodada
okay
including some Ghanaian players
we twi
enti abai we twi na eta technical director no kra no also ono so sport Hubert but in the meantime ne dey kayan for Switzerland ni no enko na achire no na ya Hubert ho asemaka
matiase
na panyiripa no so atwetwe na bu sei because information ya pekini say Minister of Sports mpo aka kire o mo say sa akola po ese kotoko player bam wa ka kire
akoduru
ho wa edu ho ama kotoko fo ni bi mpo afa minister o mo di ade no kwa ye pay hu ka ho
crazy musem maybe akola for na duro no it of merit na
na merit na wa lobby dey say normal of a lobby dey normal ye won ko for from lobbyist o mo djuma no dey lobby 14 upe bibia de ko hu o mo be ye lobby am kisho say won saka
so be great phone to me na no afra ko ya no akogye no boys no dey abra
no do dey abra 30 minutes wo do pa ma phone nyira sisi ana na ko hu o mo ka chom say phone nyira o bi say phone type ben ya ne boy say o kan wo say okay say phone you say no ebia 3,500 osema me ebia 1,000 na me kwaje me no okwa no de 500 come obo no so de 500 share no na oju fun abrel so until lobbies there e ho until say no akwe lobbying from all quarters pushing to the minister no say ono so on for na ntum bi ama minister de na no atum na sempe de fo betie minister na so mo ntie minister no ofa eno ayasem sebe eno so ayeboachi bidin eno so ayasem kese abeda ho no mo na the entire enra na a technical team member of the Black Stars ebuofu ye Oyerepa for na oni ye producers na kuntokwa ne say o se ye na ya press panic button no technical team member enra bia ye story no wa ha no o fe technical ye
say ye na dey
o se ye ya press panic button no I'm talking about a technical team member ba ku bi on call am so say kase o mo hwe players no so ka ho bi na ni abere pop say I pay for the player and the passport so mo fa letter my ya mo na bote na mo ntwe say ye dey Monday ba mo bia mo but na yesu bi say masa na letter kro na no nyema bi na de comedy ama de ko house na de na kotokode de o si mu kra dada wo medu yi na say house de ni ho ye nkra ho anti e bia letter no na anti de o de ko no wa amre na etwa mu ko du takwa de a ka ba kuma sa na ka du enti no so wo ho no mo a wo ho no na ofa behind the scenes the yetete ne say ahwe na Hubert Ankobi
omi entwe adwada
na omo pese omo beka
acha adwada
because e bay omo kan sa me ya e de hula balu bebre beba ama ahwe na eso e de
pesa bo
enti no omo eye ni dia na bay ho na say omo na so dia omo ko
okay
and the ba ne sa no a uye de kura omo chira omo ba na maka na mo jai na chese nanka eno anu nti of a bit catch us Salim Adams a part of the team that will be going to play for the friend friendly yes
okay
you can say
Agbeshi and also
and Asari are in there
okay
nti
Kadiaka
sisi idea
between Belgium and as a player on a Jau
Belgium Jau and Prince Owusu kakra
okay
Prince Owusu die no panyini bi awo me die ma pushi say Prince Owusu no Black Star no
diare na when you say house die na
so atase
asar no ho da
na abeka ho nti mo ho na mo fa Salim so meka ne ho
se bia na de nya bia na de okoye mo hwe no mo anya de mo pe wo no mu nti ene fu de wo
nti ono so pushi pa to the extent so suggest ka tom say ene carbon drop Hubert kra na mo fa
ono so obi apre ayi nti beka
sisi ano kotokofo no o ma ye nyanka mu ni kamafo omu ni kamafo
so mama ya no efficient we o mo fa akwana so we nya ntokwa ye ebusa ati ebusa so na ma
se be yiwa no ka yiwa no
oh na say what's the studio akwanso sem de ntino na ha nti mo sisudua se mo aye na bia na aha
ofa adwada be betena ha
okay
aka kire wo se kotokofo nte hwe we say wo ha buhu
Yentredwada we say Danny Ajama Prempe. Good morning Tino and your crew. Do you remember in 2022 Samia J and James Nano were all part of AFCON squad in Mali, and also 2004 George Owu and Mohamed Al Hassan were the two keepers Ghana took to the Olympic. Okay, and they should get ready for that. Some of us we will not support the national team without Kotoko player and Haas. Okay, Haas have two players. A big no. I'm Ponseji. Nedia. I don't know. Zach. Cow say a House of Folk become Chelsea. Lions Go Stars. Adriana Hoho United. Karela Boy 11 won the summer test. Mediama Basketball Stars Oblast Young Apostles Kotoko Nations Dreams FC Way any week 23 games are you hear ni munyame adoma ne ene ne chena
Tino menim de ba tin say menim the supporters na ese omko secretary to no
ona nye bebre me kai pa ba ku bi ya say what is na tia ne na chi kakra say na penka say na making ntina panyin no akoboa na na akutu ayedi here menim say menka the need for there so just that na ho anko bia ono so be ka no
honestly I think say and if I'm pasa akutu so chiro letter na
na say nko chiro
da bi
sa
omo nanka
ubisa de ba
nanka minima
unya yanka wo ka cho some
no is this is enye nedwuma enye say
anya
enye kotokwase de kura enya tamnya de omunni hutumi so ma bibia
samu
de bi no kwewo a yanka ncha
nua
see na identity games no 24 27 for na say 25 so also then the 27th
yes
of next month and I'm say also then the Friday
yes
they will play the German on I think around Tuesday or Wednesday so what does it near Boston on Friday inte yam fan say from 24th to 27th na say games in na ebabaso any day say
na February 21st and
February 21st more than 1 month Abatino collapse no don we and say ejije obia passport so what I say inte bia technical team no ewo phobia am say 40 players ewo mu trim say me be pick bia 30 and say 27 from the 40 pool of
out of 40
no
me fa 27 every
but yen mo bia status because ball no am no 1 month
na dantem
be 5 days something days dantem
they need 5 days in graph for case 1 month
1 month so within that period no dey play a bit about 5 or 6 matches depending on the competitions that who will pick up and say we here so within that period about 5 matches and only the ready ebesi with injuries with den form na nyamante no they pick the players bebre na ji obia passport and the passport no enche say when you call up nzame de obianya call up mediama
yanka jini yaje
passport
ni guarantee
visa e the amount in case of say time do na ye call up na o kan ho a already wo den o visa
no ho dada
and say no obiama call up just that yaje visa agbesi ye man call up the passport ni yaje copy visa amano Asare your man call up even though you say he's a blaster number 1 by asat now your man call up yet by agent the passport copy visa amano Germany and Austria tell us what I say
me to super
sana who bet dia no so no omoje ne passport copy visa amano say dachi say yes squad no oka ho a already know whether or visa
your documents were added
eti akoto I think say honestly me nka no mutia me na so ntema nka mama ni message ago to misrew
no na ni ha nwumre na ye ko highway na ebobo no fa church pa
me damo kakra
yeah
ti say me koye 120 minutes na my America kra me de ho me sorry it's that wala na ba for e ka say bi I say Zakito omo no statistics and that ma me twem say me no ko ma me I say Zakito no da say no
all I ever done
say no so it's you honestly me committing and na like my message faster you shouldn't follow what support the more yeah and you to kwase de
bibi no muti ozak minim say the za e ka
tino
kola mo fa no nto nchen
you ever drop no you ever friend no and you must say you can't change anything you can't do anything about it me jawu o de ne tutu boys na amwe na I'll pick jawu so na say me say jawu de salim any jawu to I'll pick jawu this season and about obi long go awashe e about the ball no there so I know how some kotoko wa dey be the say moment abako everything bi na nka say the opponent to any odi oni ball it is akwani ball
oh yeah sure
has for na bi mo say we mujawu ni there oni ball it tells you how the boy has been special but nobody can control it say be friend him friend no who to continue nya ho hwe ya friend enya wona wo ye ya mfa no so a wotimi nya ho hwe
ne wo kan say wo kan komoto go we kra ha na e man ho akoye hi bi you have a point mom seriously
so it is here no yenye mo bia collab yet because you see even though we are Blasters player your chance of getting visa na dey about 95%. Say 95 okay.
Yeah, 95 here.
We are Blasters player ni am visa no kofi ko hwe the moment you are a Blaster player ni your visa ni am wa go back and check your family. E bia na bibi ho.
On check documents mo mu fi.
Yeah, fi. Because Blasters ni dey a national team that you know say you refuse visa because they see you as a you are not potential risk of anything. So that's it.
And
it's a quite amount. But amoye when we are it's a couple 2 weeks. Na Martin Beswa. Satam no moye call up no because Satam no dey a clear picture of who is fit or who is not fit. Eba.
No for the friendly
no
okay. Quickly. Based on the ejijigu hono. Near the back enti misre kotokofo no mama hubert je hunye hi akoto obetumi cancel message eyin na o say na can say
ten
say enyanto mu anko we bi want me network wo free hono na say anto ka we go mi aso na
network nye on check now stop on for 110
go buy bi
so mama no hunye hi because asat now the enyam obi collab the boys still have the chance onko so awon mbo humboden
the quick line me ko ri ahona abas so ba
Ghana Football Association administrative department no actually the Coma club bi say a player e bia ye hia ne passport for a certain engagement as anything what does it mean to you know what
I don't know chere mukosi you know say ye be hia no for a matches na ye pese ye kobo no obianu ha wonya even patemu ni oyanim so boya eyikra no obianu ha wo ne die se
anu ne collab no ne hin
And they are
you know, and you could friendly match. For my player, no, you be here for the passport to play. Near one, you never into quite call up baby.
I know, man, for two players, we are bear the position honors, we met for that. We are best at 20 and 15 ago. Into Ajija go, Mugusu, will be grabbed to a pra, ye baby every ho. Into young men can't show ne as a player and I'm the passport a bray, a fan of you, there be.
No, for where no, or much Akuma has. Abasi ni bisa no say agbesi omuncho let me wo say omunya agbesi obi acho akoma me die ma on sane
everybody e be 12
na we dey enjoy e
orebi o omunyina no aye sane collab no ye wo the main collab and ye request for
you to that request
so at the first stage in the request for your passport so so player no we may need him for this friendly. So give us his passport.
Passport.
No magic. I could pay that man. Then I got 2 weeks, 1 week. then they make no my official announcement
on a place now mo peke no
no ma show me na no ma yenzo and I say me if you allow me Mr. Kitu only day I'll choose Obejawu over Salimo over me I'll choose Obejawu because what say pa and then dey yam get leg no mo for ne dey he's better now no to coach some of Babiara oje bo na aso ni pinta ke no who be je bo no okwa do me aso mutwa no but say omoji bo free them dey be so mutwa no otwe omo saa na okọ he's a brilliant midfielder but the me say my man who ye with some unnecessary be na ya letter na dey and there's a more born why na we should continue campaigning and calling them say who be jawdie or deserve a chance to be in also on match 3b yeah dey mo ko na mo bo obi anfa no but eso copy so it should be that level ese mo frɛ no ne money ba oboso eni ese mo frɛ no ne money ba oboso eni ese mo frɛ no eno me nyoko to kwasem o ati no say ti Liverpool fo betima akofrɛ o man bi say ye play away ese mo frɛ national team team bi no was out to be on national team there's not even Real Madrid and betima akofo so national Spain for say chinchina mumfa our national team yes no mo munja sa de no na boy no onkosoa no anya dwumaden omo no modern Nelson so for Ghana for
ya dwumaden because since o me boy no ma form so da bia oprove
Ghana for kotoko for supporters Ghana for
o say oh abas so far as the team e bia nya ene say ono no ne performance o say team bitimi ko off na player ba ko de we yi no ho ana or justify ntiana ya ntimi mfa no results no a e ba ne say as e bia asem kan mabo 3 matches kotoko lose nti for that matter onye papa ya na difference o
of a penny BTA program no na or say Harry don't make that argument. Passports are called for visa processing. Some may be refused, some may not be available. Based on that, a final call-up will be announced. Even that, some may be on standby. Zakito is making it right.
Fantastic.
From Samate's general manager, Mr. Ed Monaka.
Oh, okay.
Boy ready me fi say so kobi jawu ejuma ye nyina ebeye so
ketu abi
momo ma ne humbe ye nyina ko say omo se kotokofo yi mu ase mu ye
pressure no kra no wadi
omo nya bote ese kotokonya bibi wo wanchi
okay
so last time ko board ese Osu Prince unse na no bofo de pa o chesa ampa o te o tra America
atra hoda
say last e chedi mu press conference no o ka kwa amfa so dwane ko America say o se match bi no prepare so o no free o tra America
asa ko si
the last match bi na o mu ko say hihi o no mu no mu ono ye ashimi no ji red card no ni after match na no kon baby da after match na play hello call baby that no before the but before no I say translating into something
I say dream a coach no the coach have some players me na that's right
so I say translating into something na apostle so many abre unso also sikasama ID
o be muda kra so nye
sikasama so ID unse 1 million Ghana cedi na aban de ma no ama system na start so tino because of in say time no they say point temp and then enye bia temp tino o de aminja meche di na on pepper
but I say Zach Bia
over Mr. Aka my friend to call
na bia koya na no ko
ekoy
okay
o de mesa friend
we na
no pressure so nim number no enti Mr. Aka dey me
friend o no ka do better so se ya
oh dey no na nya no ye call enti mpese o hunse
me musa bas asmo kan no I agbe ejenya gbe asare pokoda chati no Olympics ko relegation ntisa je wasna no obusa mo mbusa kura ko ya asare na
nti ko ya na sabe na we
o nya 50
no ko no mo relegation na no
ma for referee asare any entry even Emmanuel entry ya okotoko yi
basi nye di o tell me
oh I will be say achira so say
okotoko yi before so bakotoko sena AFCON 55 man squad na ni din euro
entry.
Yeah, only sorry. That time no Olympics score relegation. Dear Bruno, or say house no could come koshe baby.
Koshe baby.
No a serious meeting. No me from supporters. No the agenda too. Esa agenda near Bozi.
Sam
offered Bozin pa.
Oh dear.
That's the almost so many problems.
Debbie.
Kamu.
Sorry, Tia Baba.
Said after Pola in Kabu Moyebi.
Sorry, Tia Baba. We are saying we are sorry, Tia Baba. So what I say? Inti, they say dear Bruno, you need to make good use of what you have. What I say? I said the Okuta Obia no use to your full potential. Now offer the Hameka Crane say. I say me who say clubs no more projected players no. Asem na ye kano enye letter tro you need to project the player.
Okay.
Ade kata ona na me no wachu ameka say kanena nka instat statistics bi abama. Ya ye say jewu 92 passes. Pass accuracy.
O ba say na say no enu nyama ba na mu di short videos bi.
Short video be.
Oh ma ya hu ba ku bi wa na.
But dey duro no and yet a strategical. You need a team to sit down and push an agenda. Of obia prenani over obia prenani because player need to meet the dimno ko Ghana and Austria or tra bench impono so je sitwa picture Ghana prepare ko work up your free player. I'm telling you summer say nka wa value 200,000 and no kwa the another 200,000 ba be ka ho no for them $200,000 enti we no se wo san ye kura no timi ko world cup na FIFA sika ne mba ansa na de obeji enti we so timi twa budget baby abe 200,000 Ghana cedis the two for we but on say over ikai skani bia na mididi ne na asika oka kire mo say ye sika ne nye hem kwan dia ho
kofu bebre ne di
ono onye sika na nya ne kwan ne dia e said that recruit me fa central onye bone onye ahwi o but eso timi ko chaade wo ho no apie
wow
hey over na ni mi da onye bone ni ebegina o wa onye mfum so be ebegina o ebe delay o enti esa wo ye ho adwuma enti wo ha bo se ne skafo no wo ha so wakosi dama police station wo ha wakosi hospital wo ha
no jija ye
fa ho jija wo kwa ebone ayi betima bibi betima e mo se from abone bo be china what you say? Yeah, well, companies who krum ha political parties ni mienu no be election almost come them mom.
I know there. Sure.
Juma na ura.
Not big guy.
Omo MPs they sponsor them to go to parliament. And yes so per contract to. Na mo de mo ba ma mo be ha me. Mo ba e ma mo be ha me o madwuma ame ye. Sanete. Enti ofasa nyoma we nyina wan tiase a obebre aso wo area duru ba bia so pe area boys no na wo jeje chire mo
no ko trans na mo
jeje mo
fa de kakra
me se o wasem be safe what you say anya se wo ko kan mo ho nyoma ko e body ba wo de hu jija kotoko ne ha se so mo de hu jija
o man tam ko mutime fa chire wa wi ye ya mo ba ka shu se ya
o ba cover ma na volunteers e wo area mi so mo ye nyina atwa dues no mo hwe ba se wo fa chiri na wo so mo cleaner
o de ne de
wo area mo ho every 20 seconds ba sana adwuma ne ye no enti kotoko ne has one they must help themselves. Where is the data to push Jew? The nyina ehwe ne ye ka then e ma Jew buru obi so what makes Jew exceptional? Kasabre kotoko
video ne ba no na yi no
data yeah ebia this season we bought 2,000 minutes when you MVP 5 then you dig deep the ball recovery to say ball retention the pass accuracy go me who say forward passes you say the ball enim oh na ni nyina aba na be discussion for be 2 days and no kura soldier discussion ne be no kura soldier omo mbeka se oboa eni omo mbeka se no kura na wan fa bia mba na ye de edide da we nien ko fa mbe de ha ofa debi sika na wo ko pe ofa nya bisa de no ofa woni contractors ye kwan ho adwuma akasa I'm telling you say So do time normal lobby for contract or you need to splash the cash. A bar, no what tear free. Obi and Timmy Bissau.
This my boys, and the boys who may yet my amount.
What you say? But you try that's a winner and car. Over when your agent be an near break. Our person projecting the player. Or be fair to my mouth for the bones and nego.
Oh, you know. Sabina, I can't eat.
Enti Kotoko and have to folk. The money they can get because on him they over. Kotoko crowd the lad could be mamu who mother dodieno. Has a free ban ye ko mamu who mother dodieno. And Kagana qualify ye na mu players be miensa. Na mu soja no guma na ye ko yenim. Coach Prince Owusu kwesiada SOC form over. Ye makasa ni tintin bebre. Ye makasa ni tintin bebre. You will show more the best. Had to focus where some see from over.
Chelsea. Chelsea Sudan in your bat. I say coach video or free house or they be a house funeral.
But Haas that's 17th when it comes to home league table.
Okay.
Say the home one league table.
Home games no.
Haas na at that 17 out of 18 teams. But away Haas na number 1.
Wow.
If they want to win the league.
They have to.
SS started Nyamiya they cannot be dropping points. Home side. And Boajumano. Send your house supporters need to DNA ban. Me are sure some matters for many abrepa. Yes, some could pay more taquano, omuchi FA Cup no. Taka for ni chi no, it's me kotakwa to me kunya draw against Midiama. Then your body home. There's that guarantee say that so bet you not sign. A better draw na say obetimi ahye no. So onene ye ne draw. Oh. Say 5 points. It means has a shower test about 3. Yeah. And you know one interesting thing. Had to folk last match of the season when Midiama wa Accra Sports Stadium. Has for means o menhua. Last match of the season when Midiama e wa Accra Sports Stadium. So say na ekwa. Say be wait me see Accra. And can you imagine say has a ball last match or shower league against Midiama Accra Sports Stadium. 8 billion from you don't bet me a drew. Bet me a drew. It will be a big game. What mean common as enti a woman say first now say uti omo common ma wa feed here and now transfer ban near identity e koneboko. But team kese o koneboko no start so be an pe. So be ka samobu season no. Na has for any in that league GSO. But time abuedu buy na hwegu yesu ni jane so na say kai e betimi ayeniye. So Haas must beat Brekum Chelsea. And Kotoko over they cannot afford to come home and sapine.
But I say Obed Menko Yukai. Na Mr. Doggy Asenia Hona no wa. Nanu ye yoko yiki wasabi trying to name men hono Mr. Doggy. Also a show nti mamenchao maybe I will efibia phobia.
William. But that's you na ya chance of kwati for na afo na no pai.
Still in operation Phil UG.
Near me koso dika koso the tembe se krui na krui yesterday elo kwache mandize no so mka fen mandize
mandize
kasiano so elo kuchina masa o driver ne breye pa se ko fitem teze kotoko de elo kwache omo na me adma china house of you go against Brekum Chelsea ni ye die 1 week and so account Madika catching if you as a Clement football. This will be a football as football a passion, violence and a mafia. The Piamicas as a mafia. Football a passion, violence and a mafia. Sani mami and son. Passion, violence kakra and a mafia.
The Okakosi say.
Sani mami and son near football. You say obi di bi ye kunasi amansa metia ya na ho yemsere because who di bi ye obi
to be di diwa
waka no tum that's the name me san na ye football wi ase tututu ne ma yi a ne nipa ne ba na wantimi na wantimi aninti na me aduma ya kira ye di 1 week 1 week yes celebrate 1 week
hey na za ko to ko share mo me san na live to asema mo yi de Any jelly does with them. Because there be me person who's a baby, more medium, moon give you a medium. Masa, man, you did through the
Masa, Obi, would you see? Who's the dear dinner, Uncle Kainano? Now, Bakono come. What does it? Obi, a situation was a no Kainano Bakonami come. What does it? Now, you be one week in Yamian, but you're chasing Martino. You say, dear, 1 week. Charles of Potters in the General. Okay, tell me also more stadium. It's on cost stadium more. Because say the house is a dominating all the platforms that we are seeing now, YouTube, call him Pia. Who call them Pia now, so folk, and I dominating. I'm a makeup president to crash house of folk. Do not check we house of folk for now. When I want to watch us out. Minia, Sasama who can see here, and not Mina Manamitia, Nambusa Muse. Ya na bakwa mushe ah yes bakwa da the last time I shot Kotoko 2023 ya na shot Kotoko 2023 ya na shot Kotoko Accra 2023 ya na shot Kotoko Accra ya na so dan mi tunu wa mi tese ya keza mushe bakwa ya de 1 year shot Kotoko 1 2 3 4 5 na mi wu se dia na omusika kire se wo share baako 1978 makanifia eni media kotoko nyem 1 ye di 1978 ye share kotoko 1 2 3 4 5 ye be dia kudi ye sa share obu ye be di wu sa 2 is salvation to be salvati what does it 1978 unu se Ghana na ji afcon ye wi e ne be start league na omusi ye mo na last year house ni Kotoko bo waka goalless draw and the penalties edu trophy no 78 79 you hear about Kroma Douglas Togo any Odwe any na against Eleven show no 78 79 you hear the league Accra Christian Asabri e show no 78 79 you hear Swaka Anas e show no 78 79 you hear G League Kotoko GFA Cup you be obo championship so me man Accra 78 79 you board Kumasi you share Kotoko 3 4 3 e wo Kumasi na you 2 this ayoma dwanyo announce na ba no you do 1 year I share Kotoko 5
atiase
me anya ba wo ka chese you share ba ko masa me se ero kwa chi wo mu a omo nko so magazine no mko pe fita no me service ka beta na ma omo
chechera ye kwose
na me aduma chira ye dia 1 week ni ye she brekum Chelsea supporters ni na mo one cry mo Eastern region Greater Accra no mo Ashanti region do betima ko bia obi anko na onko support house of folk because say the house here no eniema obi ntiase e na house here ba ye mpesa obi nso betiase ni sa house supporters na betiase house of folk say ya tutu eniema yie nyame adoma eniema be ko yie na ya yesi abonti o munya ba ko mo she yi sabi fulani ni be fa na ntwesu munamuna no
odi ka ka mate
ntie de ya wiem
okay
ya wiem
mate
ya kwani ya ko de chifutro
bababusa champion danka hey ba for wu my man will never cease to amaze okay ne de no na man kwa Daniel say even though that more is far better than Alidu Sedu we aman kwa Daniel ne message on Facebook na me dia mawo no Emmanuel Amponsaje Esababako Virgin Chaymensa was watching you live from Akokare Yadase Frederick Kofi Samuel was say is Hubert Joe the best midfielder in the GPL or not? Is it Kotoko he plays for or he plays for? Is he better than the midfielders in the team challenging for the league and the FA Cup? Mediama Adriana Gold Stars are all challenging and playing better football with better midfielders performing, but the noise about Joe guy is loud. Okay, Nidia Naponsaji was this is Ghana. Nothing is fair in our country. Kotoko management has to push for the slot. That is all. Naponsaji Nidia Filippo Kwabrikasi was Clementino watching you live. Was say Kotoko and Manchester United the best in the league. This weekend Ojiri say Omobere ne Filippo Nso ne die no was say absolutely top notch analysis from Al Hassan Said Zakitu Frank Ajam. Oh Frank, my Chow, you know Frank Ajam. Was say well said Zakitu Frank once again. Was yes, top notch because Haas is having 2 players and Kotoko has nothing. Upon Sergi Nedia and no. Stephen Amankona passport was taken and even issued the UK visa, but he wasn't called for the Blasters UK trip. We ASL Facer Nike the message on Facebook. I mean, share Baba or the enemy medical akan bako inti we nka ho amponsa menya odi ni bi Muhammad Awa was said this FA are already choosing their players already and people doesn't know. Also don't waste your time on that. Okay, Muhammad Awa the message and on Kwame Boateng of Brempon, a sensible person like Nanayo Amponsa came to brought seek a company that could analyze a player data because he was dealing with the 12th century people. They never understood him. We are talking about data. Kwame Boateng the message and no. Okay, as a boss, hey, who was you? Emmanuel Usu Boateng here or some man don't now or please record a boss for pen drive, passion, violence and mafia. Okay, I'm Poseji. 3 consecutive years Kotoko have been beating you, Emmanuel Boateng, and so a baby will say
missing Kaye Danti and you be flowers and when that's when you're the fact.
Okay,
what does it? 2023 or Mukin Presidential Cup room, don't say no. Parliamentary Cup room, Democratic Cup room. But 2020 as a year almost yesterday almost 3 yes you show 2 almost 3 2023 but almost 3 yes you show 2 president company film no me double case film yes you top one film you ready
you got to ask you that
what's that hello kwachi o mo come azim
me da say Abbas nyamisha obisia for ye beda masese munya brehwe ye mu a try some from mu a mo test ye ni nyina no ye kabum eda se beda production team no ase ne da panel for no ase obi a ye kan nyina bom adonra no nom ye na edwada yemra emeto aso ase nua here we go na me nua Gordon Safo fabulous na ba ne bana bedi nto no yakobo ma bibia tumi aye kama wanten ka bi mu dia